Then he gonna have the audacity to sit next to him. Nigga, back up.
Try to keep a little bit more separation. When he's been holding a lot during his weights.
We jumping from sport to sport. Let's get it. This is in Philly. They fighting in Philly tonight.
To the body there, a sneaky right hand on the inside from Dennis Thompson. 71% KO ratio.
Yeah, you guys know there's no more showboating from Diaz since that body shot landed. So this is where Thompson just needs to go behind the jab and break him down.
What up, Night Out? We just we just we just switched over. They on oof. He about to go out.
It was that left hand to the liver that took the tough guy and the showman away from Diaz.
He just big right hand. He's not throwing back. He's showing you the heart of a tough Mexican, Sergio.
Yeah, he is, but right now it's the Thompson that's showing more toughness on the front foot, going for the knockout.
Oh, Diaz nods as if to say, you got me with that one.
Listen, you can't stay on the inside. Get some air. You got to start moving laterally. No, you lost that round. You got to breathe.
Yeah, he's good.
He said, no, you lost that.
You got to move laterally. Don't stay stuck. You got to keep boxing.
Don't worry about going big. That shit will come.
All right, here's that body shot, guys. Look at this left hand right here. Right on the belt line right there. Good shot. The referee didn't warn him. The boxer didn't complain. That's the shot that took the momentum away from Sean Diaz. And that's where left hook started coming around the guard. Beautiful shot right there. Borderline shot, but since his trunks are a little bit high, the referee let him have it.
It was a tale of
he
two
walking him
corners.
down.
Dennis Thompson standing up in his corner. Sean Diaz not only sitting on the stool, but hanging his head the entire minute.
Sean Diaz daring Thompson to hit him in the chin. I think that's wishful thinking on his part. Dennis Thompson aiming downstairs to that body.
Yeah, doubling up that body as well.
Oliveira and somebody else.
Both these guys are going back and forth with the same punches.
Boots is
so it's kind of like
co-main event.
A dance of punches. So if you start doubling up, you break the momentum of that combination.
See some of those punch stats. 80 punches thrown for Dennis Thompson in that last round. The referee taking a point away for holding. Diaz has been holding really since that first round.
A lot of holding going on earlier today over in England. Mahmoud versus Dave Allen. Mahmoud had 2 points deducted in that fight, but still won the decision.
I think Boots is the
Nice left on the inside as Diaz is holding his arm.
Yeah, so it's Boots and
then a cheap
Lima.
shot on the end. front of us, Sergio.
Hey, his technique is failing him. His legs are betraying him, and his chin is up in the air. Thompson's just barely missing these big shots.
And Sergio, I appreciate the fight IQ of Dennis Thompson that I've seen these last few rounds. He's on to the game with that left hook of Sean Diaz. He's timing it, he's slipping under it, he's countering with his own shots.
And he's pressuring with smart pressure, cutting off the rings, making the ring smaller and smaller for Diaz as well. He's keeping the pressure, the body pressure, the mental pressure. So no matter how much the corner of Diaz wants him to move laterally, Thompson is taking that away from him.
Well, they're both sitting down on their punches on the inside. I just feel like if Thompson can land one of those heavy-handed shots, Diaz might drop.
Yeah, but notice when they exchange like that, Thompson tucks his chin. Diaz keeps his chin a little bit higher. So if you're going to exchange, man, you got to make sure your elbows are tucked, the defense is checking, and you keep your chin down. Good shot there by Diaz.
He lands a few around, but just not enough of them.
Yeah, mixed up his punches there a little bit. That was a straight left hand as opposed to the hook that he's been throwing most of this fight.
A fun way to start the show tonight. Dennis Thompson from Philadelphia taking on Guadalajara's Sean Diaz. Both men undefeated.
Oh, he fighting in Philly? He not losing this.
Nice left there from Dennis Thompson. Diaz having a decent little run here, last few seconds. Showing us some head movement. Good left for Diaz. How did Thompson not see that one coming?
He blocked that shit. What are they talking about?
Yo, chat, when he come downstairs, y'all want me to put the boxing gloves and fuck him up or not? And what do y'all want to watch? Y'all want to watch boxing or UFC? Come on, spam UFC if you want to watch UFC, and spam boxing if y'all want to watch boxing. When you come downstairs, I'm going to fuck him up. All I need y'all to do is spam UFC, spam boxing, spam WN.
Yeah, that was a bad one. Glad it's over. For anyone in the chat that doesn't know, Yo Licks is this guy. We got a mod. We got a mod in the chat and in real life. Don't fuck around.
Y'all not about to watch the second round with us. Y'all just gonna hear it in the back. If y'all don't spam the W's and like the live, double tap the live, we not going to the second round. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all in here just watching. Come on, look what we did for y'all. And we can't even get a like. We can't even get a W. That's crazy, bro. We got y'all live. We got y'all in here live, and y'all talking about, oh, we not gonna like the live. We not gonna spam a W. Damn, nigga, you too cool to spam. You too cool to put a W in the. You too cool to grab your phone and press W and double tap. That's crazy. We coming to y'all live, and y'all wanna. How the fuck, yo? I'm not gonna lie, y'all get me tight. We coming to y'all live, asking you to drop a W. You can't even drop a dub, bro. We not asking you for money, nothing. Share the live with your friends before I pull up on y'all like this. Stop playing with me. Y'all see my hands work. Y'all see my hands work. Y'all see my hands work, and if I gotta get up again, I'ma volley.
Use your front kick.
Like the live. Spam the W's in the chat. Let us know where y'all from, man. Let us know where y'all from. Let us know where y'all from before I pull up and knock one of y'all. Stop playing with me. Hey, and shout out to Drip Water. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Boxing interview. Boxing. Boxing. Yep, that's what we're doing.
All right. Yo, you're a piece of shit.
I'm gatekeeping, nigga. I'm big gatekeeping.
Yo, we bringing a fight back right now. Give us a minute. We bringing a boxing match up. We got Boots fighting in Philly. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm telling you right now, Green Shorts is about to get knocked the fuck out.
Listen.
Boxing.
Show me how to land that big
Boxing, we in Philly with it.
Right hand. You know, give me some A, B's, and C's.
Well, he's coming out with a little more gusto here, is Tamir Smalls.
It's round 9 to 10. Who's fighting today?
Boots.
Who's Boots? Yo, Junebug, you know Boots or not?
And that's when you gotta tell
Yeah,
you,
if you
but
know,
you gotta
you
know your
know.
fighter.
Big
gotta know your
Philly
fighter.
in the
You have
building,
that extra
nigga.
gear. You have that fighter's mentality, that chip on the shoulder. We can make it physical, make it dirty, and forget about, you know, the jab.
Good right cross there from Jose Roman. Chito, the little guy.
Yo, who? Common sense.
Oh, nice
You
left
dick
hook
eating.
there.
Who threw up
Even
gang
after
signs?
one, he gave it to you, Sergio.
Who threw up gang signs? Me or him?
Nigga, me, nigga. Fuck you, common sense. Eat a dick.
Coming down the middle, but if you're going around the guard,
Yeah.
causing the aggression of Smalls.
Yeah. I'm on that.
And Roman, for being such a tall fighter, he has a good left hook.
To see that UFC. Should chop down behind.
Compact.
Nigga,
it's
UFC's
responsible,
over. Fuck it.
And it's getting the respect of Tamir Smalls.
Roman can't get too comfortable here thinking he's got this fight won. Remember, he was dropped in the third. And like I said, our last fight, we thought it was going to go one way and it nearly went the other.
Engagement.
I'm so tough. Bro, show him your 1-2. I'm going to keep it right now. Common sense. If Brody was to see you out in the streets right now, he going to hit you with some shit like this, bro.
I see common sense outside. This is what I'm gonna hit common sense with.
You see, if he see common sense, he going to hit. He
This is
going
what I'm gonna hit common sense with, just like this.
He
I'm
gonna-
a slap the shit out this nigga because you a
Shit!
bitch. That's exactly what I'm gonna hit you with, common sense. I'm a and slap the shit out of you, nigga. You not tough.
When was the last time you slapped someone? Keep it a buck.
Nigga, last week, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah. You know what happened to the last security guard?
Lima, Brazil!
Fighter with the fight IQ of Jose Roman to know that there really only one area you've got to really defend most of the time. And like I said before, I think he's vulnerable to those body shots because of how high he keeps that guard.
Send me $100. Send me a cash app right now, bro.
Third round barely made it to the end of the round in the corner. The referee was asking, do they want to continue? And boy, he has had a resurrection.
Yes, he has. He got up in the counter 9, I believe. I mean, they probably could have stopped that fight, and here he is, winning rounds, swaying the momentum, getting confidence, and frustrating Tamir Smalls.
And that was with the left hand, common sense. I'm a righty, nigga.
Brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for the return of Boots Ennis, making his debut at 154 pounds. Coming up in our main
Yo, does anybody in here know who Boots Ennis is? Boots Ennis.
Good crowd here on hand. 2 fights to go after this one.
You gotta give me something else. Come on, you gotta show me some heart. Your desire, your heart. Throw that right hand. You gotta move to your right. Don't get out of reach. Throw that right hand. Once you get on the angle, I want you to throw that right hand.
And we heard the corner of Roman right there. I was watching the corner of Smalls between rounds. Both these corners expressing urgency to their fighters, knowing that this fight is probably really close.
And who would have thought that after that traumatic round 3? Roman showing you the experience to be able to battle his way back into this fight, and at some points, Sergio, almost dominating rounds.
Controlling, you know, definitely controlling. And using his advantages is Jose Roman. And the fact that Smalls hasn't tried to take away those advantages and tried another plan, or even try to just muck it up, get on the inside and punch anything that Roman gives you. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, making it rough. Let the referee warn you, but it's all right. You're getting what you want.
Good body shot. And upstairs with the left comes Roman. Everything's working now for the 31-year-old.
Yep, because of technique and resilience. You got to give it to Roman, man. He's throwing the right punches.
Awesome. Everything's
Punching
working
behind
for the
the
31-year-old.
good technique, not getting careless, and moving around the ring laterally, using the entire ring.
But Smalls knows in the back of his mind that he's dropped Roman once, and he can certainly do it again.
Sometimes when you drop a fighter early like that, it works against you. You know, you start looking for home runs every shot, and you forget about the fundamentals, the ABCs, the setting up, the combinations. And that's what happened. That's what's happening in front of our eyes.
This is where Smalls can shine. When both men open up, he can win these exchanges.
Smalls got to find a way to take a half a step back when he's in the middle of those exchanges. Don't smother his punches quite so much. He's just not getting that full extension on those shots. Good job by Roman. This is a disciplined approach by Roman.
Good uppercut there.
And Chris, the 147-pound division wide open right now. One of these guys with a win can be thrown right into the mix.
Smalls is giving this fight away, man. I love the momentum shift since the middle rounds.
Who is this? Is this bro after this? Yo, if you're still in the chat, spam a W. I gotta know who's still in here, bro. Is Boots Ennis after this?
And the confidence, you can see it right now. You can see it in the eyes.
I think this shit started later.
What type of time is he on?
Doesn't want to run too much here in the round. You don't want the judges to. He can get this round to Smalls, who's now opening up.
Yeah, but I don't look at this as running from Jose Roman. I think he's moving tactically, and when he needs to, he's planting his feet and landing some good shots.
Big shot landed for Roman, who smiles at Smalls.
Grins and moving away, and that's confidence right there. It's going to be a difficult decision for the judges.
Either way, what a comeback for Jose Roman, who looked down and maybe out early in this fight.
What's their name?
Chris, what do you think?
Very, very close is what I think, Todd. And I wonder
Ronnie Reds,
if
I
that
appreciate you,
knockdown
Brody.
looms large. But to my
What's their name?
eyes,
These two
I thought more of the rounds
What's
were
they two?
won
Wait,
by
why is
Jose
Drip?
Roman.
They got
Smalls
Drip in
had
here
some very
too?
good moments
Bro,
in this
that
fight.
shit's
His power
everywhere.
with that right hand
Fight,
is real.
you're not
The
gonna want it.
discipline, the movement. And when he needed to, Roman sat down his punches. The body work as well from Roman was there. I thought a solid overall fight from Jose Roman.
Well, the real experts, those of you sitting at home on your couch, think Tamir Smalls won this fight by a 3-2 margin.
Well, we are in Philadelphia.
Nah,
We
this
got a
nigga,
hometown
yeah,
fighter, Tamir Smalls, but I got to agree with Chris on this one, man. I think
This
more
nigga done
rounds
hit
were
on a-
controlled.
on a
Not
4-pick
easily won, but
parlay
controlled
for
by
UFC.
Roman. But Smalls had the big
Know how
moments, of
hard
course,
that
that
shit-
knockdown.
that shit could
It's
go
going to be
either
tricky.
which way.
It's going to be tricky, but I think Roman might have pulled this off.
Just posted it.
Well, it's going to be a tricky one coming up November 15th as Conor Ben looks for revenge after they reignite the rivalry. What an epic encounter their first showdown was.
Yeah.
Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Ben, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, only on DAZN. Buy it now. Will Tamir Smalls remain undefeated and become ranked? Or will Jose Roman pick up perhaps the biggest win of his career in the hometown of Smalls? What do you think, Sergio?
The longer it takes, the more I'm going to favor Jose Roman. You know, anytime the judges take a long time to collect these scorecards, it's not a good look for the A-side fighter.
All right, David Diamante has the scores.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here in Philadelphia, we go to the judges' scorecards, and they read as follows. Dave Braslow, 98-91. Steve Weisfeld, 96-93. Eric Marlinski, 95-94, all three. For your winner, by unanimous decision, and the new WBA Continental North American Welterweight Champion, Tamir the Dom Smalls.
Wow. It wasn't even close. You're both not speaking. Why?
It's a lot more competitive than one of those judges had. It certainly was competitive enough to see him winning by 1 round or 2. I got to tell you, based on the reaction from Tamir Smalls, I think he was surprised that he got the decision in this fight.
95-94, I mean, that's as close as it could get.
98-91.
That is ridiculous, in my opinion. So that's the reason I'm not talking. Because I have nothing good to say about 98-91 right there. This was a competitive fight. It was a tricky fight to score because, you know, both fighters are landing big shots. But look, those are the easy shots. Those are the ones that really take a lot of confidence away from a fighter. But you gotta give a lot of credit for a fighter that gets up off the canvas, almost got knocked out, and then comes back and starts controlling rounds, getting his confidence, jabbing, moving the entire ring, getting good body shots, and then not letting Smalls get back into this fight, not letting him take these rounds. But I guess it was the judges that liked the hometown fighter, you know, his aggression on the front foot. And even when Jose Roman will be on the front foot trying to back up Smalls, it wasn't enough tonight.
So Tamir Smalls remains undefeated, 16-0. And I think that knockdown, sometimes that can influence judges in the close rounds. Like, well, the guy who scored a knockdown, I'm sure he's winning these rounds.
Absolutely, and that's how it is, man. I mean, those 10-8 rounds can come back and get you.
So here's our total punches. Smalls landed 83, Roman 87, and a higher percentage as well, 22% compared to 17% for the hometown kid. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we will head to the heavyweight division, and we're expecting this one to be a banger. It's Canada versus Italy in Philadelphia when we return.
I could ask. Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Visit Ozempic.ca for savings.
Chase Brown is as fast off the field as he is on it. He can't let pain slow him down, so he conquers it with the power of liquid fast relief. Advil. Tackle your tough pain.
Yo, if you're still in here, I need you to drop a W, bro. We got Boots Ennis coming from Philly, bro. If it was me and Boots in the alley, bro, I'll knock him the fuck out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yo, Licks, you need a shape up? Let me know. I'm real nice with the clippers.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage Elixir. Dior.
You want
my hairline fucked
so
up?
We're bringing it back.
Be honest.
Get the Nashville Mary in all its spicy, smoky glory. Only at Mary Brown's Chicken. Crave delicious. Crave Canadian.
At Cal Tire, we know the only thing better than catching snowflakes is catching an instant deal. Get $70 off top value brands like Nitto during our huge winter tire sale. Shop winter deals at caltire.com.
Hey.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April.
You got me for free. Where you at, buddy? I need a haircut. My shit really fucked up though. Say swear.
More vibes, however you spice.
Hello, beautiful bakers, and welcome to the tent.
I see this as my own fairy tale.
Get set, bake.
I am at the stage of panic.
Trust your instincts. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
New Precise from the makers of Tylenol. Formulated with lidocaine for fast, effective pain relief. It targets pain precisely where you need it. Get targeted relief. Get Precise.
When it all comes together, it could mean you're ready to talk to your doctor about Wegovy. Ask for Wegovy by name. Visit wegovy.ca for savings.
One of English football's great rivalries, Liverpool and Manchester United. He's in and he scores! Welcome to Anfield!
Welcome to the Bundesliga's great showpiece, Der Klassiker.
And it is Bayern who strike first in Der Klassiker.
What a moment! What a goal!
This game is amazing!
Catch the latest episode of Inside the Ring every Monday as the team debates the hottest topics from the world of boxing. Get to know some of the most exciting prospects in boxing with the Zone Spotlight. And welcome to Unwrapped, where we take a look back at the best moments from the past week of fight sports on the Zone. All these great boxing shows you can now easily find in the locker room. A new page on the DAZN boxing site giving you immediate access to all the new features, news, social, and opinion pieces around the world of boxing. Let's now send it over to Chris Mannix, who's standing by with some special guests.
Well, thank you, Emily. We are in Pennsylvania tonight, but in just over 2 months, we'll be in California for Matchroom's final U.S. show of the year, featuring a couple of California kids, Diego Pacheco, Ernesto Mercado, ready to go on December 13th. And Diego, you get back in California, keeping your undefeated record intact. How do you feel up again to fight a little bit closer to home?
It feels great, man. I'm extremely grateful. Thank God we're back for number 25 against a really good opponent, Kevin Lee Saujo, and just excited to be bringing it back to California. Stockton, California will be a great turnout, and I have Tito Mercado here is also going to be on the card, and it's going to be a great night of boxing. We've seen you go to decision in a couple of your more recent fights. You're fighting a guy in Saujo who's got a near-perfect knockout record. Is this the kind of fight that you don't need the judges for? Yeah, you can say that for sure. We both got knockout power, and we're both coming in with everything to win. So definitely, I'm looking to get back into knockout ways. So, I'm ready to go. Whatever it takes to win. December 13th, I'll come out with my hand raised.
So you're coming off that win over Trevor McCumba. You decided to make a change with your team, moving on from Jose Benavidez Sr. What went into that decision, and what are you hoping for into next year?
There's a lot of things were going on in my camp, that I felt I had to make a change.
Yo, Chad, who the fuck is this?
That change was made, and I'm back in LA in my home and training harder than ever. I'm motivated and ready to take on all the big fights.
We can beat up on the WBO together a little bit later. That could be a little bit of fun. Tito, you're back, got a win in January. Now you're back in the ring to bookend this year. What are you looking forward to with this fight?
Honestly, man, just getting back in the ring. It's been since January, bro, and honestly, I'm itching just to put somebody back on their back. Honestly, I see Hitchens out here. I'd be lying if I said anything about dragging him into the ring.
What do you hope that a win in December is a springboard to? You're a player at 140 pounds. You're wildly entertaining every time you're in the ring. What do you hope you can get into next year?
honestly, man, just more rankings into the organizations. That's what I want. I feel like if I want these guys, I got to get in the rankings, and that's the only way I'm going to be able to get these champions in there, man.
Eddie, it's always good to have California guys on the California show. Gabe Flores
Fuck
also going to be on this
California,
card
nigga.
as well, a big draw in Stockton, California. What do you hope that this card gives these guys a chance to showcase?
This is a massive card to end the year for us in the US. These guys, phenomenal world-class talent. Gabe Flores as well, going to be a massive crowd in Stockton. Also 3 or 4 more championship fights to add to this card. It's going to be a stacked night. This guy's a future at 168 pounds. The Saggio fight's perfect. 50 wins between them, 41 knockouts. Saggio top 10 in every governing body, but this guy is the man to replace the Canelo Alvarez's, the Crawfords up at 168. He's the future. He's going to be there for a long time. And this guy, we've been waiting for him to come back since January. He's been out injured. He's been terrorising everybody at 140 to 147. He's going to back it up in the ring. A massive night in California to end what has been a great year in the US, and keep an eye on these guys, the future of the sport.
All right, let me ask you, though, about the future. Both these guys are itching for those world title shots. Where are they going to come? Where do these guys get those opportunities in 2026?
Well, you know, there's going to be a lot of fragmentation at 168 with Crawford. There's going to be some mandatories coming in. We had a good meeting today with Diego. This is the final kind of test before all the big names. Diego said to me, get me Munguia at the Crypto in LA. Hamza Shiraz, line him up. You know, anybody at 168, and Billy, another great fight. I think that's what's next when he comes through Saggio. For Tito, we want to build him to a shot at the World Championship at 140. But after this fight, it's a good opponent coming December 13th. He wants one of those big names. Like I said, he's been terrorising them. And he's got the power, he's got the skill. There's some great names at 140 and 147, and his name's going to be up there from now on to the next couple of years. Going to be around for a long time. You know, these two shared part of the team for the USA and the amateurs, both 24 years of age. Massive future ahead.
Yeah, great chance to showcase both your talents. Looking forward to seeing both you guys back in action December 13th, Stockton, California. Getting ready for our co-main event, guys. We'll throw it back down to you ringside.
I think it's going to be incredible. Maybe I'm in the minority. What kind of fight do you think we're going to see between Barriere and Vianello?
You are not in the minority, and let the minority here tell you. This is going to be a great fight between two big men. Big southpaw, big puncher, undefeated in Alexis Barriere and Guido. He has a lot to prove, has fallen short on his step-up fights, but that's only made him a better fighter. This is going to be a great fight. Don't blink.
But a lot of buzz around Alexis Barriere. We don't know too much about him. You watch his fights on YouTube. They're from low angles, not high quality. But look who his trainer is, Sergio. And he's done hours upon hours of sparring with Tyson Fury.
And that's what's going to make it a great fight. He has a great voice and an excellent trainer in his corner, Sugar Hill. And, of course, training and sparring with one of the greatest heavyweights of our era, and Tyson Fury. That can only give you the confidence to do something great.
You mentioned Vianello hasn't really done well. He's stepped up in competition. There's one glaring exception when he knocked out Arslanbek Makhmudov, who won earlier today over in England against Dave Allen. If that version of Guido shows up, he should win this fight.
This man has Olympic pedigree, 2016 Olympian. If he brings that to the table, plus that knockout punch, big right hand, if he can land that early, he can switch the momentum here, and it can go in his favor.
All right, I feel like it's going to be incredible action. But I've been wrong many times before in all areas of my life, quite frankly. Here we go. It's our tail of the tape. Barriere, 30 years old, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, taking on Vianello from Italy, who currently resides in Las Vegas. 6'6", 6'4", respectively. Vianello, a 10-pound advantage. Here we go. David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Xfinity Mobile Arena here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, live on DAZN, it's now time for the chief support of the evening. Set to make his ring walk from Rome, Italy, Guido, the Gladiator Vianello.
Here comes the Gladiator, dressed the part as well. Chris, he was in a shootout, a split decision loss against Efe Ajagba. I mentioned his knockout win over Makhmudov. He just didn't look great against Richard Torres Jr. And a lot of people think, maybe this guy doesn't have the goods. What say you?
Well, I think we're going to find out in this fight tonight. He admitted he looked poor against Richard Torres, and he told us he didn't really get up for that fight. He thought the Makhmudov fight would lead to a much bigger one, and he wasn't all that motivated to train for the Torres fight. This fight, he says he has been in training hell throughout the course of this, getting ready in the best possible shape. And look, he knows, and his promoters over at Top Rank know, that this is really his last chance. If he wants to get on that world level and prove he belongs against title contenders, this is probably his last opportunity to do so.
And now entering the arena, Alexis the Great Barriere.
Speaking of hell, here's Hell's Bells as Travis Kelce makes his way to the ring. He says everybody stops him on a daily basis, says, are you Travis Kelce? Even in the airplane flying here, 55% of you watching at home think Barriere is going to do the job, and that's kind of how the way the odds look in Las Vegas as well. Yeah,
it's a competitive fight on paper. I think the biggest question is Barriere as good as his record indicates? We have a lot of data on Guido Vianello. We know what works and what doesn't work with him. Barriere has that great record. He's got a lot of knockouts, but he hasn't done it against top competition. This is the fight where we find out if he's for real.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, live on DAZN, it's now time for the co-featured bout of the evening. And it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Group Yvon Michel and Top Rank Incorporated. This bout is sanctioned under the auspices of the World Boxing Council, the president, Mauricio Suleiman. The supervisor is Jill Diamond. Introducing your three judges scoring this title contest from ringside: Dewey LaRosa, Eric Marlinsky, and Robin Taylor. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, referee Ricky Gonzalez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBC Continental America's Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears silver with gold trim. He scaled 247 1/2 pounds. His professional record, 13 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw, with 11 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Rome, Italy, Guido, the Gladiator Vianello. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the solid black trunks. He scaled 237 pounds. His professional record, perfect. 12 fights, 12 victories, with 10 of his 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Quebec City, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexis the Great Barriere.
Gentlemen, you received instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Anything below this line will be considered low. Anything below that line will be considered low. Touch him up. Let's go! Let's go!
Guido's got that Ming the Merciless stare right now going on. He is very angry looking. As for Barriere, he didn't even want to make eye contact. But we both know, or all three of us know, what's on the line for both of these guys. The winner probably gets into a pretty big heavyweight fight after this, and the loser has to go back to the drawing board.
The thing about Vianello, if you stand in front of him, He's dangerous. He's scary and he's dangerous. But the thing about Barriere is he has good footwork, good lateral movement. If he moves around the ring, uses his athletic ability, his foot speed, hand speed, get angles, then he can have the advantage.
Here we go. Barriere in the black trunks. Guido in the Italian-looking green and gold.
Barriere the southpaw with the black trunks, black gloves, and I could already tell right now he bends his knees and try to counter with that left hand.
Yeah, Sergio, Barriere wants to be the counter puncher.
Oh, they're both letting their hands go. I love this.
Barriere wants to be the counter puncher in this fight. One thing they've noticed watching Guido on film is that he tends to fall over himself a little bit, leans forward a little bit too much when he lets his hands go. They want to try to counter that when he does.
When he misses, he has back balance, like you can see right there. He falls over his front feet. And a quick fighter, especially with the uppercuts, you can take advantage of that if you step back and catch him coming in.
Chris, we've seen Guido in all-out wars against pretty good level competition. This is all new for Barriere.
Yeah, and that's the big question coming into this fight. I like that Barriere's working with Sugar Hill Stewart. That relationship was forged while Barriere was in camp with Tyson Fury, working as a primary sparring partner, mimicking Alexander Usyk for those two camps. But this is uncharted territory for Alexis Barriere.
Barriere fighting his fourth undefeated opponent. He's coming in 3 straight KO wins.
See, there's that little step back. That's going to be the MO of Alexis Barriere. He wants to step back and try to catch the bigger man with the slower feet off balance and catch him with that left hand, whether straight or an uppercut.
2 big, good-looking heavyweights in there right now.
Good left hand there from Barriere. Snuck that in.
That's what Barriere needs to be leery of. If he keeps his head in the exact same spot, you have to move your body, make yourself a smaller target. Perpetual movement if you're Barriere. Always moving your upper body, not just your feet. And more foot feints from Barriere as well. You know, get this big man to bite.
Barriere, a member of Team Canada as an amateur, had 55 amateur bouts.
Yeah, and he's got a little bit of a gap in his schedule. Fought this early this year. Before that, was off for more than a year while he pursued a spot in the 2024 Olympics.
Good little uppercut there. Barriere, nice body shot from Guido. Yeah, he does fall forward, doesn't he, Sergio?
Yeah, he does. That's what I noticed when I was studying him. That's not going to be good if the later this fight goes, when the strength in the leg starts to give away, and when you miss those punches, you're going to be a big target for that uppercut. Like
there
that.
It was, yep. In a close round, that could be a decisive punch. Another nice right from Guido, and that back Barriere against the rope.
Hey, he missed the first right hand and landed the second one.
Just keep feinting, man. Look. Boom. Boom. Don't worry about the first one, because you're getting your time and you're catching him on the lean in and just stepping around and jumping right back feint. That's exactly what you did at the end. That was perfect. But you got to stay on that shit. You can't just be sitting here doing this. Let's just feint that motherfucker. And he only attacked you when you went like you went. He going to attack you. Yeah.
Take it down! All right, take it down. Let's go, guys. Back.
Vianello says his dream is to bring the heavyweight title or have a heavyweight title fight in the Coliseum in Rome. But his career's kind of taken a big downward turn. He won his first 10 fights and is 3-3 in his last 6.
And he's got a lot of regret over that Efe Ajagba fight. Lost the decision in that fight, but he had Ajagba badly hurt in the second round with shots like that.
And this is not a good start to the round for Barriere.
Stop.
Guido lined him up perfectly. Laser right hand down the pipe. Barriere needs to start moving that upper body, tuck that chin. He's standing in front of this big man way too long.
Uppercut there from Barriere. Sugar Hill in the corner was telling Barriere, he said, listen, Don't need to feint the whole time. You got to go.
Yeah, you get your opponent to feint off the first foot feint, then you attack.
Looks like already some swelling under the eyes of Guido Vianello, who loves to throw a lead uppercut. Said he likes risks.
Right now, it's that right hand that he's zeroing in on, and it's getting closer and closer, landing on the tip of the chin of Barriere.
Yeah, that is a mouse under the left eye of Guido Vianello.
Looks like Barriere just trying to settle into this fight, but Guido not letting him do it. Awkward angles.
That's what Barriere needs to do. Needs to counter. It's a punch with Guido.
There he goes. Straight left hand down the pipe.
I like that left hand to the body by Barriere. Since Barriere is slightly shorter than Guido, it was serving right to throw the uppercut from under up. You know, under the left hand, the lead left hand of Vianello. There you go. See, punch under, coming up, under the guard.
Nice left hand again for Barriere. Is doing pretty well in these exchanges on the inside.
A couple of clashes of heads already in this round as these two guys come kind of careening towards each other. But this is good from Barriere. This is what he wants. He wants to counter. He wants to take advantage of this momentum of Guido Vianello.
How about that combination from the Canadian?
Beautiful combination. Kept them short, kept them strong, rotating his wrist. Not pulling back his punches. That's the reason those punches are landing right there by Barriere.
Barriere's got his distance nailed, doesn't he? I mean, his power punches snap right on the end.
Stop at the bell, gentlemen.
Non partire col braccio dietro, non è bellissimo. Devi partire sempre con questi due jab convinto, ok? Convinto con questi due jab e devi stare attento a più diretto. Se tu gli vai addosso così, adesso tu dire questo, non fa male, però c'è queste combinazioni stupide, stai composto. Oh, ci sei? Che volevi fare?
And here you see Vianello trying to land that big right hand right on the left hand of the cheek. If it would have landed a little bit close to the chin, it would have had much more effect. But this is what Vianello Barriere is doing really right now. He's punching under the guard, coming up. And those punches are hard to see when you're the taller fighter. When the shorter fighter wants to fight like a short fighter, punching down and up, that's actually really effective for Alexis Barriere. I want to see him continue that.
Yeah, best round so far for Barriere.
I'm disappointed, Sergio, in your lack of Italian translation.
I understood one word out of that. Similar to Spanish, but not quite enough.
Was it pasta?
No.
Don't you have some Sicilian blood in your family, Sergio?
No.
Just hardcore Mexican, huh? Well, it's been a good fight so far. And entertaining stuff for both these guys who are letting the leather go. There's a good shot from Vianello.
If Vianello would have threw that to the body, it would have had more effect. It would have actually kept Barriere still, and then he could have looped the shots on top.
Yeah, not a lot of body work from either one of these guys.
Neither of these guys.
Yeah. They're head hunting, and they're landing on the head, too.
I mean, two big men that are just head hunting. I mean, this is what you get with heavyweights that are 6'4+ plus. You know, they head hunt too much. Little do they know it's going downstairs. It's going to set up the big shots easier.
Counter punches from Barriere are excellent, sharp over these last two rounds.
And there's another one. Sergio, he's firing the 2-1, your specialty.
I love that 2-1, but the 2-1 from the southpaw stance even more confusing.
Oh, was Guido's legs gone, or did he just slip on the end of the apron there? His knee locked up.
No confidence shift right now going on with Alexis Barriere. I like the look in his face, putting a lot more power behind the hooks now.
You can see we're just in the third round, and Guido Vianello is breathing very heavy at this stage of the fight.
Well, listen, Barriere's only been the 6-round distance once and the 8-round distance once. So Vianello much more experienced in the later rounds. By the way, our producer, Bob Torrance, who's on top of things always, said the reason that Vianello's leg looked like that is because Barriere stepped on his foot. Shout out to Bobby T and to his dad, who's going through some health issues. Papa T, hope you're doing well.
See, it's the footwork that's giving issues to Guido because he's not jabbing to try to track down and stop the footwork of Barriere, but he has the heavier feet. He's a stiffer fighter, so this is what you got to do to beat big fighters like that. You got to flank them.
Two good right hands, though, from Guido Vianello.
11 of Guido's 13 wins have come by knockout. Plenty of pop, but Barriere just stood him right up. We were hoping for a heavyweight slugfest, and we're pretty much getting it.
Stop at the bell, gentlemen.
What? Oh, man.
November 1st, expect fireworks at the Caribe Royale in Orlando as the undefeated Cuban powerhouse Lidier Pero steps into the ring to take on the towering Jordan Thompson. That's live worldwide on DAZN. Coming up next, it is our main event, and there he is. Jaron Boots Ennis jumping up to 154 pounds. He told us, man, I feel so good. It was nice just to let myself relax in the build up to a fight instead of constantly thinking about my weight.
No, and a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. This is a man that can box. He can easily box, but he loves to fight, loves to put on a show, especially for his hometown fans here in the new weight division.
Oh, nice right hand from Guido. Who feels that maybe he needs to get on the front foot. A right hand gets Barriere off balance. Boy, he's coming out like this is the 12th round, or the 10th round.
Yeah, and I like this. He's making it physical. You gotta impose your size if you're Guido Vianello. That's exactly what he's doing right here. Nice big left hook right there, catching.
Boy, I don't know what his corner told him, Chris, but he is on fire right now.
I could pretty much assume that they told him that he needs to get aggressive and not give up too much of the ring. Don't let Barriere get comfortable using the entirety of the ring. Make it smaller and smaller. And by doing that, you got to be aggressive.
Stop. Step back. Step back.
There's your stats through 3 rounds. Barriere's landed 25, Vianello 27.
Shot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these are 2 big rhinoceroses colliding right in front of us.
Rhinoceroses? Is that plural?
There's 2 of them, and there's a nice 2 from Barriere.
These are heavy rights and lefts from Guido, and the counter shots coming from Alexis are just as sharp. They're both landing what they want to land in this round.
Both of them could take a big shot, man, because they both ate some big punches in this round, and you can tell these big men are in great shape.
And they're probably thinking, man, any of my other opponents I hit with these shots going down, but they're both showing you tough chins. The crowd's starting to ooh and ah.
Stop. Step back. Both of you, watch your heads.
Yeah, they got to watch their heads, man. They're getting real close to getting a nasty gash on their face because of that, not only that they're fatigued, but you got a left-hander and a right-hander in front of each other.
Boy, Guido's walking right into these left hands.
Oof.
Wow, oh, Barriere's buckled. He might go down. He's never been in trouble before like this. Big uppercut from Guido.
Barriere's got to hold on here. He can't keep taking these kind of shots.
He goes down to a knee. Barriere down for the first time as a pro.
Barriere is fatigued. He's tired. And the fight might be taken out of him now.
And if I'm like the body language. If I'm Guido, I jump on him right now. 15 seconds left in this round. Don't want to let an opportunity like this pass.
10 seconds. Can Barriere survive the round? Big shot from Guido. The bell might save him. It does. Just in time.
That was the definition of saved by the bell, and the referee is going to take a long look at Alexis Barriere in between this round.
Look at me. Hey, you got to tie that man up. Get your breathing, dog. Let's go. Hold your head up, man. What you want to do, man? Huh? All right, then. You got to walk that one without your hands. Just walk to him. You keep stopping. Work inside and tie the man up. Quit trying to be a tough guy like Vladimir.
Quit trying to be a tough guy, they told him.
If you ain't going to tie the man up, take a goddamn knee. Let's go. You got to tie.
And there's that right uppercut right there.
Suck this shit up, nigga. Let's go. Hands up. Protect yourself. Keep your angle.
And I don't think it was any one shot that did the damage to Barriere. It was an avalanche of punches from Guido Vianello, who came out of that last round with a purpose and is doing the exact same thing to start this one.
He is fighting like a gladiator, is Vianello. He says everything is on the line in this fight. I've got to win, and he's well on his way after he drops Barriere again.
This fight's over, guys. The big man is not getting up.
It's over. Guido Vianello. Mamma mia.
Gladiator, I salute you.
Are you entertained?
Are you not entertained, man? Everyone here on their feet, loving big men, fighting like big men and getting the big knockout.
He said this was a risky fight, but I love risks. I'm going to walk right through them and show the world I belong amongst the best in this division. And Alexis Barriere, after having some success in the first 3 rounds, had everything change once Guido Vianello, for some reason, Sergio, whatever it was, decided I've got to go get him and get him now.
It was the fact that Barriere was trying to fight cute. He's trying to box on his terms. Vianello said, nah, I'm going to fight you. I'm not going to be able to outbox you, but I can outfight you. I'm going to outsize you, and I can fight like a big man, and that's what Guido did. He came looking for that big right hand, and boom. That wasn't even cleanly landed, but that's how strong this man is. Even a glancing shot like that puts another big man, Alexis Barriere, on his backside. You can see the eyes are clear right there on Barriere, but once that shot landed on the opposite side of the temple, and the way he went back like that, he was not getting up. What a shot. Grazing the entire left side of Alexis Barriere temple. That took the legs, the equilibrium, the balance, and the fight out of Alexis Barriere.
Guido Vianello, the 31-year-old, with a major moment in his career as he gets his 14th win, his 12th by KO. And there's Carl Moretti. Boy, he's a happy man, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And he should be. I mean, that was a big win, big statement by a man that's come up short in his biggest fights, but not tonight.
Well, Victor Ortiz Jr. puts his WBC interim super welterweight title on the line against his toughest test yet, Erickson the Hammer Lubin. That should be a good one from the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, November 8th, only on DAZN. Well, Sergio, I predicted it was going to be a banger. I was right for once. What a fun heavyweight battle. I want to see him again and soon. Why not?
Now, the thing about Guido Vianello is he's always in entertaining fights. Even when he comes up short, he's still in the fight. Big men like this are going to be vulnerable. But when you got power, then the momentum could switch in any single round. One punch changes things here.
And Barriere, Sergio, the lack of experience showed when he got in trouble the first time. He didn't know what to do. He didn't hang on. He didn't move away. He just started eating punches, and it proved to be his downfall.
And that's where the amateur background comes. When you're fighting an Olympian in Guido Vianello, it's going to show that you don't have that. You don't have that background. You don't know how to survive. You don't know how to, hide when you're injured. You don't know how to use your legs. These are all the things that Vianello's proved that he had over Barriere with only 55 amateur fights.
How about a fight with Tiramona and this guy?
Wow. Yeah, they're going to need a bigger. They're going to need a bigger ring. I'll tell you that.
Let's send it up to David Diamante and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ricky Gonzalez reaches the count of 10 at 26 seconds into round number 5, declaring your winner by knockout. And the new WBC Continental America's heavyweight champion, Guido, the Gladiator Vianello.
He promised he would be at his best, Sergio, and I think that was him at his best.
Bellissimo boxing by Guido Vianello, but he took the boxing out of Barriere. He turned this into a fight, and that's what he needed to do.
He dropped Barriere in the 4th, and then in the 5th, it was arrivederci as Guido Vianello picks up perhaps the biggest win of his career. Let's check in with Chris Mannix.
Well, Guido, congratulations. This was viewed as a 50-50 fight coming in, and a must-win for both you guys at this stage of your careers. And you came through with maybe the best performance of your career. How did you feel about the way you fought tonight?
So first, thank you, Matthew, and thank you, Philadelphia. I feel home here. It's full of Italians. Everybody has a grandfather from Italy. Everybody here, so I love you. Yeah, this is my best performance, because in my last fight, wasn't me, wasn't my night. So I went back in the gym after 1 week with me, Simone, Giovanni, my team, Big Rob. We were in the gym for 6 months. I didn't do holidays, I didn't do party, I didn't drink nothing. Only because I wanted to come in the ring and win. And now I'm very hungry of heavyweights.
You were landing some big shots early on. He was counter-punching you a little bit early in the fight. What kind of adjustments did you have to make as this fight went forward?
Yeah, but I didn't feel nothing in his punches, nothing. So I was just taking the distance. I'm sad because I could win in 2 rounds this fight. So next time it will be better.
What's up, chat?
You came out in the 4th round of
Wait,
this
are we
fight,
on or not?
really aggressive. You went after him from the opening bell. What went through your mind as you came out in that round?
Suffering.
Hey, chat.
No free time.
What's up, chat?
Inside the ring, and I will be all my fight like this, all the time. And now I want a big name. You want what big name I want?
Oh, here y'all go.
Anthony
Here
Joshua.
y'all go.
Anthony Joshua. I want him in front of me. Let's fight.
What's up, chat? Miss Compound in the chat. Come on, y'all.
Are we able to see Boots Ennis fight through here? Of course. Listen, this is the only place that you can get all the fights. If you want to come back
you need.
every fight night, come back here. You gotta subscribe, like this video. I know you're trying to find the link. You're trying to find the links to the fights. You don't gotta find them no more. Just like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. Come here for every fight. We're gonna have every fight. Don't ask us how. Don't ask us why. Just ask us when and where. That's it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you ever want to watch the fight, would you live around black people? Why the fuck would I do that? You live around black people?
Of course. Look it.
Thank you to Alexis. He's a good man. I feel his soul. He's a very good man.
Just did?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you like,
Yo,
comment,
like, comment, and fucking subscribe. You know what the fuck to do.
Congratulations, Guido.
Yo, like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what it is. Listen. Do you need pork? Yeah, I got a fucking pork taco upstairs right now.
That belt looks like a toy on his
So
shoulder.
now what?
That's how massive he is. 6'6".
Yo, Tex manages new Bacon's clip, bro. You will get booted. Is there a mod in the chat? Where the mods at? I need to see some wrenches. Where the mods at? Oh, well. Alright, well, you got somebody asking crazy questions.
Where if you think you're better than a guy and you're feeling that he can't hurt
W Mod, yes sir. New subscriber, blessed and highly favored. Good for you, bro. Thank you for joining this. Thank you for joining the chat. Praise God.
This is your big moment. You fell behind before.
I knew I liked this white girl.
Do not let this fight slip away from you.
Yo, I love y'all. What's up, man? When you left, I lost a part of me. Who put chroma on your sleeve? What's up, chat?
He says he hasn't had a drink since his hell of a training camp has started. I think the wine is going to be flowing in Italy tonight.
Yo, you know what would be throwing me off about this setup is like the eyes, where I gotta put my eyes. But listen, chat, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Are y'all fucking with this? Y'all love the fights? Y'all love watching the fight? I love the fight. Oh my god, I'm fucked up. Not fucked up, literally, but yeah. Listen, y'all, I just worked my little 10-hour bid at work. Did what I had to do. It is what it is. Yo, what y'all do? What's your day-to-day job? What pays your bread? What pays your bills? Talk about it. Let's talk. Let's talk about what pays your bills, chat. Talk to me. I talk back. Come on. Talk to me, I talk back. You see they're playing games. We love pork eaters. Come on. Cause I bet a majority of the people that be on jacking the hole. Oh, look at Fight Night. I just did 11 hours and hate Sage. Yo, what I'm saying though is like growing up, point blank period, before you had a decision and anything, before you paid for a fucking single thing in your life, you was eating pork. You was eating pork, you was eating processed food, you was eating everything with dyes. Stop playing. Anyways, what game they got playing? Oh, Skate, right? Skate? Feeding Oklahoma is literally my job. I love that. I love that.
Y'all looking more brolic
you
chat
here
or
for
not?
the people.
I should look at solid.
The shake kills me. You shouldn't shake when you flex. That means you weak.
Shake?
Yeah, bro.
So
you said
shaking like
bro,
that.
you said
I said valid chat.
Is always in front of you.
Knock you out, nigga.
you ain't knocking shit out. I work with jobs. What?
You wanted it, so we're bringing it back.
What that mean?
Get the Nashville Mary in all its spicy, smoky glory. Only at Mary Brown's Chicken.
Okay.
Crave delicious. Crave
Who y'all got?
Canadian.
Boots Ennis or the other dude? Y'all got Ennis or the other dude?
At Cal Tire, we know
Anytime
the
y'all
only
want to
thing
watch
better
a
than
fight
catching
night, any
snowflakes
sports,
is
any
catching
football Sundays, football Fridays,
$70
Mondays, you gotta
off
subscribe to this channel.
top-value brands like
Turn on the post notifications. The only way that you're gonna not have to look for that link is by going on YouTube to this channel that you're on right now. Sub up, turn the post notifications on, like the video. You don't gotta look for the link. You don't gotta look for no more links. You know how you get to looking for that link, that link.
Yeah.
Apple,
yes.
Strawberries. So, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications
Apple bananas. Yell them, I love that shit. Y'all like getting yelled at? Y'all weird. I love that shit.
I see this as my own fairy tale.
Get set,
I'm here for it. We gonna tell y'all what the fuck it is. Listen, today.
That's what it's all about, right?
Good energy, always. Always.
From the makers of Tylenol.
Always. That's why we need y'all to come back. Because you know what? You're not going to other channels where they're gonna relate with you and talk to you and really, we're pointing out every single viewer that is in here. Anything you say, we're responding to. I'm not ignoring nothing. We're not ignoring nothing. We are here for y'all and y'all are here for us, and I love that shit. Sorry, Chad. I gotta fix my fucking hair, bro. What's up? In the city, my man's driving Yukon. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot of Tucson. Are you with me? In the feeling with the roof gone. Come on, chat. What's up? Guys, it's Miss Compound. I'm back in this bitch. Dallas, Texas. What up? I ain't gonna lie. I'm here for the fight. As you should be. That's cool. That's cool, as you should be. That's why we got that shit running for you, twin. Jermaine Dupree. Jermaine Dupree in the chat. Listen, that's fine. You here for the fucking fight. Watch the fight. That's cool.
Then the stage is set in Rome. On October 26th,
I love
under the
boxing.
lights of the
Yo,
Stadio
bless.
Olimpico, two
And
Italian
how they favor?
giants collide.
Oklahoma needs to get well soon card in the
Head-to-head in
key.
a clash
What's wrong with
that could shape
Oklahoma?
Serie A standings. Fans in
What's
the
wrong with
UK and
Oklahoma?
USA can catch all the action live right here.
Howard,
Plus,
what's
you
going
can
on?
catch all the highlights from La Liga and La Bundesliga on the Zone. Big fights coming up on the Zone as potential Boots Ennis opponent Virgil Ortiz Jr. defends his WBC interim super welterweight title against his fiercest challenger.
Larry
today,
Holmes is your cousin? You
Harrison
lying,
Demetriou,
Jermaine. I ain't never heard your
November
name
8th.
because you know what's
And the
crazy?
reigning Night of
Is my
Champions
best
will take
friend.
place in
Her
Riyadh
aunt
on
is
November
married to
22nd,
Larry Holmes, so I know the family and I know
Card will be
everybody
headlined by
around. So
David
Jermaine
Benavidez as he
Sampson, I
defends his
ain't never heard your
WBC
name.
light heavyweight title
I'm not gonna
against
lie.
Anthony
I'm not gonna
Yarde.
lie. But you know
All
what?
right, let's check
You
in
got
with
proof
Chris
in the pudding?
Mannix, who's standing
Prove
by
it.
with Eddie Hearn.
I'm not mad
Well,
at
thank
you.
you, Emily.
Do
Eddie,
it.
when it's not your day at heavyweight, it's not
Yo,
your day
y'all
at
gonna stop
heavyweight. Dave
fucking
Allen
playing.
coming up short earlier in the day.
What?
Now Alexis falls to Guido
Yeah?
Vianello. What sometimes just, at least you got a couple good fights out of it.
That's the key.
Yeah.
You give the opportunities. I want to see it.
Diane! Oh shit! Oh shit! Jermaine!
I mean, the place
No,
went
that's
crazy. You see two
crazy.
big
So you
guys
know the
going at
Hackett's
it.
or no?
And it's okay. One moves on. One takes a step
Nah,
back,
this
just
is too
like
close
Dave
to
Allen.
home.
You look at Dave
Jermaine.
Allen tonight, 9,000
Hold on,
in the Sheffield
Jermaine.
Arena. He's
Hold on,
become
Jermaine.
even more of a hero in
Jermaine,
defeat
you know the
by
Hackett's.
taking on the challenge of Arslan Makhmudov. You
Hold
come
on
back,
now.
you get a good win, we go again. And that's the same for Alexis Pereira.
Yes,
You roll
Jermaine,
the
what's
dice at
up?
13-0.
That's
Sometimes you're gonna come
crazy. I'm
unstuck,
talking
but
shit, but
there's something about
that's
watching the big boys go to war.
sections, man.
I want to see more of it in 2026.
Well, we heard Guido throw down the
Unless-
gauntlet, said he wants Anthony
unless, hold
Joshua
on.
at the Roman Coliseum, which
Dun,
I kind
dun,
of like
dun.
as a venue. I know you're working on some stuff for AJ headed into 2026, including perhaps a showdown with Tyson Fury. It seems like the door is open for that. Where do things stand there?
Yeah,
God's
look,
child
we're
is
talking
not a
to His
fool.
Excellency and the zone about making that fight. From our side, you know, we're in for that fight. It's more about the plan leading up to it. We need one fight, at least, maybe even two. We'll only do two if we run out this year, which is a small possibility, but you know, you got Guido, you got Makhmudov. Every heavyweight in the world calls out Anthony Joshua. Biggest name in the sport.
Howard
still,
shit
whether
those
you
up.
like it or not. And he's ready. He's got the fire in his eye. 2026, the final chapter or so. And for me, let's make the Tyson Fury fight biggest fight in the sport.
Well, the Roman Coliseum sounds good to me if you want to make that. I'm all in for that. All right, Boots Ennis making his debut at 154 pounds. A lot of anticipation for that as he gets into a fight with Wisma Lima. You've got guys down here in Philly for a while, including Jack Catterall. What are you hearing about the way Boots is looking at this new weight?
Viewers going
He's one of
against
the
each
best
other.
fighters
Listen,
anyone's ever
y'all.
seen. I've been saying it for a while.
Y'all here for the fight?
I believe this is
Who
the future
fighting
pound
right
for
now?
pound of the sport of boxing. But he's got
Jared
to put the performances together. He did it against
Javon,
himself,
Yeah,
24/7,
oh.
having 24 hours to recover,
Oh,
boxing at 60 or 70% capacity.
Hey, it's fine.
Full of energy, full of power, and of course full
Bro,
of skill.
don't.
But it's all good me saying this is the future. We want to see it in that ring. I need a performance from Boots
Okay.
tonight where you,
All right.
everybody in here, everyone watching around the world on the zone
No.
goes, this
I'm
is
out.
the future of the sport. I believe he's going to go for everyone at 54. Let's start with a very tough Lima right now.
All right, nobody's looking past Lima, just like nobody's looking past Erickson Lubin when he takes on Virgil Ortiz on November 8th. Both of these fights are tough fights, but if Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz get through these respective fights, there will be a lot of momentum for an inevitable showdown between Boots and Virgil. You've had a chance to talk to some people at Golden Boy as of late. Where do things stand?
You know, Chris, we sat in a room, myself, Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Gomez.
Larry Holmes is your cousin.
Fuck Larry Holmes, nigga. We negotiated a deal. Everyone was happy with the deal.
Nigga, Larry Holmes a bitch.
And he signed that deal.
That nigga never put in no pain. Nigga never caught no rep. Fuck Larry Holmes.
Let's work towards that fight. I know Oscar wants to make the best fights in the sport.
Crazy, bro.
Ennis against Ortiz is one of the best fights in boxing. That
Larry
fight
Holmes is your
should
goat,
must be
nigga?
made in the first quarter. Let's win tonight.
Loser ass
Let's see
goat.
Ortiz beat Lubin, and let's make what is a mouth-watering matchup. So as they say, and as they've said in the past, sign the contract, big boy.
So I can call you optimistic that it happens?
If you want it, it's happening. Say you want it. Do you want it? You know.
We all want to see that fight happen sooner rather than later, no question about that. All right, Eddie, we'll let you get back to your seat. Boots Ennis coming up next. And this is a man not just chasing titles, he is chasing legacy. In boxing, success is achieved through conquering a division. Legacies are built by conquering more. The Boxing Hall of Fame is filled with legends who challenge themselves. Manny Pacquiao won titles across 8 weight classes. Oscar De La Hoya collected belts in 6. Terrence Crawford isn't in the hall yet, but titles in 5 divisions, 3 of them undisputed, will punch his ticket there. Last April, Jaron Boots Ennis staked his claim to king of the 147-pound weight class, dominating Amantes Stanionis en route to a 6th-round knockout. The performance was masterful. The result left Ennis glittering with gold.
And they're going to wave it off. They have waved it off. Stanionis' corner has seen enough.
Belts in hand, Boots has looked north, 254 pounds. Junior middleweight is one of the strongest divisions in boxing. Challenges are everywhere. There's the towering Sebastian Fundora, the heavy-handed Bakram Murtsalayev. There's money in a showdown with Xander Zayas. More to settle a blood feud with Virgil Ortiz. To make those fights, Boots must get through Lima. Critics have panned Lima as Boots' debut opponent. Those in boxing know better. Lima has won 4 fights in a row since his first defeat. The combined record of all of them, 66-1. He's tough, heavy-handed, and naturally bigger. Lima isn't coming to Philadelphia to welcome Boots to the division. He's here to bounce him out of it. For Boots, it's a necessary step. Unifying the welterweight division was a lifelong dream. Now he begins the chase for something more. Dominate Lima in the same way he did Stanionis, and Boots will prove he is ready for those type of challenges. Don't, and the Boots critics will be saying something else.
Ak, are you seeing this? Do you see what I'm seeing right now? It is time for the main event. I mean, the fans can't wait anymore.
I see your Rolex.
You see, I'm just trying to show my new watch, but it is time for the main event. The crowd is electric. Everybody's so excited. What are you expecting to see from Boots at 154 tonight?
Well, look, first off, he has no easy task ahead of him. Lima's coming over 4 straight victories. His last 3 opponents undefeated. But Boots understands what's at stake. With guys like Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford on the tail end of the career, he knows that the torch is being passed to him. He is the future of boxing. So I look to see him make a phenomenal statement at 154. Put the world on notice that I'm going to win titles in divisions to come.
Now, Eddie and Chris briefly discussed it, but people are not looking past Lima. For those who may not know, how dangerous is Lima as an opponent?
Look, dangerous is Lima's a very dangerous opponent. He's a hard puncher. He's a southpaw. He's been at this division. So this is uncharted territory for Boots Ennis. And look, this is what fighters live for. Moments like this, opportunities like this that can change their lives. This is what boxing is all about, championship boxing. But I tell you what, Lima has a tall mountain to climb.
Well, we're only moments away from finding out. All right, let's send it over to the guys ringside. Todd?
I got Boots, man.
All right, Emily, and with that, let's get
We rocking
set
out with
our
our home
tail
team.
of the tape
Home
for
team
this,
is Philly.
Our main
Let's go,
event.
Boots.
Hopefully it's as entertaining as our co-main just was. Boots Ennis, 5'10", under the 154-pound weight limit. You see the glossy record, perfect at 34-0. But there's Lima. Didn't know too much about him. We've done the research. We've watched the tape. We've interviewed him multiple times. He is ready, and he looks pretty darn good. Can he spoil this party tonight? He's about to get his chance.
Why are they not showing the reach? I'm bugging?
Let's go into the ring. And David Diamante.
Damn, Boots got hella fights. 34 to the 14. That's experience right there. He do look a little Aki though. Who the fuck is this?
That's my brother. That's my brother.
Yo, who is this?
Lima look big. Lima, bitch.
Let's go, Boots. Yo, anybody in the chat fuck with halal? Let me know. If you fucking with halal, let me know. I had halal earlier today. Shit, buzz. I'm not gonna lie. I could eat this shit again right now. I got a problem. I got a problem because I want to go and get another.
Portugal is much nicer, apparently, according to the monster. And Chris, he told us
halal.
he thinks Boots is good, but not as good as he thinks he is. He says he's too cocky. I'm the better athlete. I'm more intelligent, and I'm going to surprise him.
Yeah, he's coming into this fight with a lot of confidence. Did lose that decision to Aaron McKenna. That was a fight that took place at 160 pounds. Since then, he's won 4 fights in a row against opponents with a combined.
We almost have 4,000 views in total for the live
tonight.
tonight.
He believes that his naturally bigger size and strength is going to be a big advantage in this fight.
Shout out to anybody that pulled up. If you're here, make sure you like the live, subscribe to the channel. We got vlogs, shorts, travel vlogs, all of that. Tune in. We do this every weekend. We watch the boxing fights, UFC fights, but we do have regular content. Oh, I gotta fill up the cup before the fight.
That's the Undertaker song as Jerron Boots Ennis gets set to make the walk in his hometown. He stopped 22 of his last 25 opponents. And Sergio, he says, man, this new weight feels so good. He gave us that big beaming smile and said, I've never felt better.
For whom the bell tones, for that man right there, Boots Ennis, man, ready to show out in front of his hometown crowd here in Philadelphia. He's a puncher, he's a boxer, high fight IQ, but he's mean. That chip on his shoulder is getting bigger and bigger. He wants to make a statement at 154.
And I tell you, Sergio, this is a flex, whether it's intentional or unintentional, by Jerron Ennis. Doesn't look like he's anywhere close to starting to make his ring walk, which means that's even more time for Wisma Lima to just stand there and wait. And you know, Sergio, that matters. If you're hanging out there in the ring, bouncing up and down, ready to go, you don't want to wait more than a couple minutes for your opponent to get there.
And there is Lima, the Monstro, currently rated 9th by the WBA, fighting his 4th consecutive undefeated opponent, Chris. This guy's a real deal.
Yeah, he's fought some good guys, and he's quick to point out that his fight and his loss against Aaron McKenna was at a weight that's above his natural weight. He was a late replacement, only trained about a week for that fight. He believed he was going to be able to go in there and bully Aaron McKenna, knock him out, take it out of the judges' scorecards. McKenna proved to be a little bit trickier, more tricky than he originally thought. Since then, he has been on a roll. And look, there's been a lot of criticism about the opponent choice here, but Wisma Lima has been on that winning streak. He is ranked in the top 10 by 3 of the 4 sanctioned bodies at 154 pounds. This is not a walkover fight by any stretch for Boots Ennis as he makes his debut at junior middleweight.
This isn't a walkover. This is just an unknown opponent in Wisma Lima, but he's strong, he's smart, he's a southpaw, clever footwork, and really good left hand. And if he can catch Boots changing from lefty to righty, right down the pipe, this fight could get interesting. But the first half of the fight, it's going to be competitive, and Boots better be sharp.
I think that's the question I have, Sergio, is Lima is a little bit reckless. He's aggressive, but can be reckless at times. Boots takes advantage of those come-forward fighters. Guys like Roy Monvilla, guys like Amantis Stanionis, the guys that have come right at him have paid a price as these fights have progressed.
Even Duran said, hey, when I got asked to fight Lima, I hadn't even heard of him. I had to look him up.
Drinksfield, let's get it. Drinksfield, let's get it. Let's get it, Boots.
Is this one of those situations where heavy's the head and where's the crown?
This is the evolution of boxing. The game is going to change after this. Trust me.
How's the story end?
Man with his hand raised.
Long live Punch. Forever the same. Miss you, girl. This one for you.
Here he comes, and you talk about a perfect partner to get ready for this fight. Duran Ennis was training with Canelo Alvarez. As Canelo got ready for Crawford, Ennis getting ready for Lima. And you heard Eddie Hearn say it, Chris. He said a lot of people around this guy say he's the best fighter they've ever seen. That is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn has been telling everyone with a microphone, and sometimes those that don't, that Duran Boots Ennis is pound for pound #1 in waiting. He has had some new intel from Jack Catterall, who came over to Philadelphia a couple of months ago to start training with Bozy Ennis, the father, head trainer of Boots. And Jack has been telling Eddie, this guy is special. We saw flashes of greatness from Boots Ennis at 147 pounds when he emerged as the top guy at welterweight. Now he begins his journey, a tougher journey, to become the man at junior middleweight.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask everybody who is able to please rise and remove your hats as we honor both fighters with the respective national anthems. We begin tonight with the national anthem of Portugal.
Psych, nigga. Because why the fuck I gotta work on Juneteenth? It's a country not for us, nigga. And I'm not even about to get it all into the politics and all that because I don't really give a fuck too much, but nigga, if you know, you know, and if you don't, eat a dick.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Philadelphia's own international recording artist, Suzanne Christine, to sing her rendition of our national anthem.
PA in the building, Jermaine. Let's get it. This shit sounds bad, Chad. What do we think? I'm bugging? Or this shit's ass? And Shorty's hairstyle is chopped. Whoever did her hair, they ran off on the plug. Because what the fuck? She thinks she Erica Badu. Hey, Tyrese Maxey in the spot. Philly. Philly. Who is this? He's killing me.
The Sixers, the Flyers, and tonight, World Championship Professional Boxing.
Philly.
That's Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, in association with Boots Promotions, are proud to present
The Flyers, the Phillies, and whatever other team got cooked the other day. Crazy. I'm not a Philly fan though. I'm jacking the home team because Philly is down the block. But I'm not a Philly fan. I gotta put that out there. I am a Boston fan. I don't watch baseball. I'm a basketball and football fan. Go Celtics, go Pats. Shout out Drake May. Shout out Stephon Diggs. And shout out JT and JB. You heard?
Introducing your 3 judges scoring their interim world title contest from ringside. Glenn Feldman, Kevin Morgan, and Steve Weisfeld. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, referee Sean Clark. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set, and we are here. This is it. The time has come. I said the time has come. From the 4 corners of the world to the 4 corners of this ring right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the fight starts now. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears black and gray. This southpaw scale 153 pounds. His professional record, 14 victories, 1 defeat, with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Porto, Portugal, by way of Luanda, Angola. Here is the reigning IBO Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Wisma Monster Lima. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears navy blue with white trim. He's scaled already 153.5 pounds. His professional record, perfect. 34 fights, 34 victories, with 30 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former IBF welterweight champion of the world, proudly fighting out of his home of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jerome Boots Ennis.
All right, fellas, y'all have your instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up.
This crowd is electric. Jerome Boots Ennis, at junior middleweight, making his debut. Will he bring up that destructive power and elusiveness? Or will Wisma Lima blow up the blueprint, shock the world, and make a name for himself on the biggest stage of his career by a long shot? Here we go, 12 rounds, and we're off and running.
Let's get it.
Lima in the black, Ennis in the blue and white.
Lima, the southpaw, clever feet, strong puncher, and you can see the size advantage is pretty even here. Normally, Boots likes to have the size advantage at 147, but coming up on what you can see that Lima has the muscular shoulders, the chest.
You see
Both these big men.
Sorry, you see Boots Ennis coming out, starting in the orthodox stance. You'll see him switch a lot during this fight. I would expect him to spend a lot of time at southpaw. It's been about 5 years since Boots Ennis faced a southpaw, but he says he loves going up against him. Mostly said because southpaws don't like fighting other southpaws. So I would expect to see him switch into that left-handed stance frequently tonight.
Yeah, left-handers hate fighting other left-handers. Last time Boots fought one was in 2020. That fight ended in 1 round due to a head clash. So that's exactly what Ennis is talking about there.
And there you see right there, already into that southpaw stance.
There's a straight shot.
Oh!
Lima was going to land it, but he got caught by Ennis.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Let's fucking go, Boots! We on that! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Blood in the water! Blood in the water!
Lima's lucky he hit the deck.
Blood in the water!
About to step in and wave this fight off. Still plenty of time for Boots Ennis.
Let him rock. Here it go. Here it go. We in Philly. We in Philly. Turn me down. It's over, Lou.
That's the statement, John Ennis.
Oh! Let's fucking go, Lou. Philly. Philly.
He promised us a big statement win, and we didn't know he'd deliver it.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
This crowd is going bonkers.
Philly.
There's levels in talent. There's levels in skill.
He's still, equilibrium is off. He's still walking to the.
Performance by Boots Ennis tonight.
Knockout number 31 win.
That shit was light.
Sergio, who wants to fight this guy? Is it going to be Virgil Ortiz?
Nah, first round, that's some UFC shit.
Chuck, Sanders, Zayas, there's a lot of great names. It's a loaded division, but make this fight happen. No marinating. What a shot. Both of them exchanging left hands, but of course the accuracy of Boots Ennis and sweeping him up with that right hook. Beautiful shot right there. Legs went out on Lima, those strong, bulky legs, and you can see right there, Boots getting caught big with the shot.
What did Lima do wrong?
He just couldn't take the punch. This came down to who takes a better shot. And the punch resistance is in that man, as if he doesn't have enough gifts. Boots Ennis can also take a big shot. This was a fish out of water, and he was swimming with the sharks tonight.
That was knockdown rather number 2.
I was saying this, Todd, the longer this fight went, the more the critics were going to have something bad to say about Boots. But in order for him to show...
Damn, packed him up. Boo. Boo. Right through the guard. Boo.
The first round. You show the world exactly who you are, and that's what Ennis did tonight.
Boots, listen, Boots is good. I fuck with Boots. He don't want to do that with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford's on a whole nother level.
Normally, this man can box your ears off. This guy can fight your ear off. But here's the thing about Boots Ennis. He goes for the knockout. He wants to entertain. He has that chip on his shoulder. He's just a mean.
Yo, anybody that's in the live right now, appreciate you for being in the live. Make sure you sub up. We at it every weekend. UFC, boxing. Let's get it.
Hey, this was the division you won your world title in, Sergio.
I'm about to start streaming NFL. But when I be watching NFL, it'll be on some, like, I might stream the Sunday night games, but all day, probably not. I gotta be feeling like that because on football Sunday, I'll be on some other shit. I might come back tomorrow morning. Fuck it.
Predator in Boots Ennis, man, and look at how happy he is, man. Just a happy, dangerous, active fighter, and I want to see him with the best. No more marinating. Virgil's next. Let's go.
Make sure you sub up. Make sure you like the live. Tune into all the content that we got. We got travel vlogs, all types of shit. Yo, Jermaine, of course, we here every weekend. Make sure you sub up. Don't turn on post notifications. Don't miss a weekend.
Anthony Yard also in action. Devin Haney and Norman Jr. Bam Rodriguez on the card as well. That's going to be an amazing night. The Ring 4 Nights of Champions. Here's Davey Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute and 58 seconds of round number 1. Referee Sean Clark calls a halt to this contest, declaring your winner by TKO. He's still undefeated and the new WBA interim super welterweight champion of the world from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jerron Boots Ennis.
Lima gives him his hugs and hand pounds, and that's about the only shot he got in on Ennis tonight. As Jerron Ennis just came in and laid down the law in front of his hometown fans, and boy, did they respond. This is about the loudest I think I've heard of an arena, Sergio.
When he fought Avanesian, it was an incredible crowd, but this tops it. I mean, I said it a few weeks ago. It's a great environment. Philadelphia is a fight town. I love the fact that Matchroom and Eddie Hearn keeps bringing him back, and that's why he shines.
Let's check in with Chris Mannix, who's with Boots.
Well, Boots, congratulations. There are wins and there are statements, and you just made a pretty big statement in your very first fight in the 154-pound division. What did you think of that performance?
I did what I had to do. I knew, I did what I came to do. Well, I'm here at 154, made a statement. Let's bring them names. Bring them.
That was a very tough guy you had in front of you. Only one loss on his resume, had never been knocked out. Career-long guy.
Yo, everybody, we still got like 30 people in here. Y'all want to watch college football or what? Let me know. Y'all want to watch college football, or you want to do live reactions for like some some cop shit?
My whole professional career,
Let me know.
When I was in Ennis, I was fighting at 41, so I was that small for a long time. So it was like time to go.
There wasn't a lot of action in this fight, but
We got Georgia and Auburn playing 13-10.
For the rest of the fight, what were you looking for, and what did you land in that sequence?
Just listen to my team,
BYU, Arizona. That really ain't nothing.
Bob Peep, he started jumping back a little bit, so I'm like, let me touch this hook to the body and try to come up top with it. And I think that was the first.
Boots Philly for real.
What are you seeing from him out there? How was he trying to engage with you?
I think he was trying to be smart and not fight like how he usually fight, because he didn't want to get caught early by, still caught him early.
People would say it's only 7 pounds, but going up this weight, how much of a difference did you feel in the ring?
I felt way different. Even fight week, I felt phenomenal. You know how you be having your last day of training and you don't feel like doing nothing? I actually felt like training. I was like juvenated, like excited. Yeah.
When he went down that first time, could you sense that he was hurt? Or were you going for the finish towards the end?
Yeah, I knew he was hurt. I seen how he fell over, so I knew he was hurt. But yeah.
How much, you've heard a lot over the last few months, didn't want this fight, didn't want that fight. How much of a message did you want to send in this fight?
I send a big message, and y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who I want next. Tick, tock, gun, shot. Y'all know who next.
Well, we'll get into that then now. The next guy, there are 4 champions out there, but the biggest fight at junior middleweight is between 2 guys that aren't full title holders yet, and that is you against Virgil Ortiz. We didn't see that fight happen at 147 pounds. Does it need to happen next?
It's going to happen next. I know he got his fight coming. He focused on his fight, and if you don't win, I'll fight Lima. I'll fight the winner of that. But I want Virgil Ortiz next, and if we can't get Virgil Ortiz next, I heard that Baby Cub was calling me out too. Charlo, he can get it next. Fundora, what's his name? Baccarat, Bartram. The IBF champ, he can get it. Everybody 154 can get it. I'm missing somebody. Who I'm missing? Xander can get it. Anybody at 154, I'm belt chasing. This is my division. 154 is mine. I'm on tour.
We heard a lot from Virgil's team over the last few months how you didn't want the fight against him. You wanted another fight before. You never.
That's next. Too much talking. That's next. It's in their hands now.
Congratulations, Boots.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Eddie.
Appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate Philly, the tri-state area. Appreciate all y'all, coming out supporting. We at Roar tonight. Make sure y'all come on out. I want to thank God for this victory. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my team, my brothers, my whole squad, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out and showing love. Big fights next. After party at Roar.
All right. We're looking forward to that. Eddie, you wanted to see something special from this man. You got it with a first-round knockout.
Listen, it's all very well me telling you. You got to see it, and you saw it tonight. Up at 154, this guy's been fighting at 50-60% of his capacity. I'm telling you now, he's 28 years of age. This is the future of the sport of boxing. This is the pound-for-pound #1 in the weighting. There is nobody at 54, 60, and dare I say 168 who can beat this guy. We're coming for everybody, one man included, but we've got to earn that right. And I'm telling you now, Oscar De La Hoya tweeted before this fight, there's only one man at 154. Line them up and he'll piece them up. Virgil Ortiz will get destroyed by Jaron Ennis. I will bet the house on it with Oscar De La Hoya. It's the best fight in boxing in America. It's a beautiful fight. He's a great fighter, but this guy is another level. I'm telling you, you have got 8-10 years of greatness from this guy. He lives the life. There is nobody like him in boxing. He's going to go up. Anyone, Ortiz, Murtalayev, Fundora, Abu, Zayas, he will destroy them.
Bring them all.
He will.
154 is mine. It's mine.
He'll destroy them, or he'll move to 60 and he'll go all the way to 68. The proof will be in the pudding. Sign the contract. We all sat in a room, we agreed a deal. He signed his contract to fight Virgil Ortiz. Virgil, beat Lubin. We'll be there, we're ready. Let's give America a great fight for boxing, and you ain't got a hope, because this guy is going to destroy everybody.
I'll give you the last word, Boots. I assume you agree with everything your promoter said.
Most definitely. Let's bring them on. They said I was doing this and doing that. Well, I'm here now. They say there's a smoke at. I'm the chimney.
Looking forward to that. Hopefully, next fight, Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, early 2026.
Well, Sergio, what did you think of the post-fight speech? It feels like Jaron Ennis, some people thought maybe he was avoiding some guys earlier. He wasn't quite confident in himself. He's all in on himself right now, isn't he?
He's feeling himself, and he should, man, because the crowd came out for him, and what a speech by Eddie Hearn. I mean, what a promoter. Line him up, and this man will piece him up. I mean, that's perfectly said, because Boots has a lot of monsters in front of him. But the one monster everyone wants to see him with is Virgil Ortiz, and Boots is calling him out. Make that fight happen. I hope it's next. What a great fight. What a great sport. What a time to be a 154-pound fighter.
Which leads me to a natural suggestion that you watch November 8th as Virgil Ortiz will be in action against Erickson Lubin here on DAZN. But man, did Boots come right out of the gates like Usain Bolt.
And that's the way he needed to come out. He wanted to show that this man did not belong with him. Yes, he got the opportunity. Yes, he was on a winning streak. But when it comes to pound-for-pound skill, there's levels to this. And Jaron Boots Ennis showed this man that he's the top of the level. And that's what you got to do to send messages and shockwaves across the division.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Boots Ennis won this fight. I'm shocked that he did it in the way that he did. Lima is a strong guy that's faced some decent punchers in his career, and he just got dismantled from start to finish. I opened the interview with Boots saying that was a statement, and it most certainly was. This guy is here, and he is coming for everybody at 154.
And we hope you'll be coming right back, ladies and gentlemen. We will join you for Beyond the Bell when we return as we look at our fight card one final time. The last two fights of the night, man, A+ for excitement as Vianello knocked out Alexis Barriere and Jaron Ennis did the job on Wisma Lima. We'll see you in a minute.
I could ask. Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Visit Ozempic.ca for savings.
Chase Brown is as fast off the field as he is on it. He can't let pain slow him down, so he conquers it with the power of liquid fast relief. Advil. Tackle your tough pain fast.
What's up, guys? Come on in.
Hold up. Hookah's cooked. About to go up there, pack another head. Alright, who we got? We got issue, Auburn, Georgia. And then fuck it, we'll open up.
The conference apologized to them for one play. There were probably others they could have as well. But he said, hey, if we made a couple plays, we had two wide open deep balls that we didn't complete, we still would have won the game.
Yeah.
You know, if Jackson Arnold just hangs on to the ball instead of fumbling it, you know, it's not in the hands of the officials.
100%. And you have missed opportunities. Singleton down the middle of the field, wide open, touchdown if you hit it. Got a couple other moments where just you didn't make the pivotal play. Maybe they can now, but they're back against the wall.
And one timeout in the 2-minute stoppage. They cannot give Georgia another set of downs. Frazier, the running back, trying to bounce outside. Nate Frazier down to the 10. They need 2.5 for another first down. Freeze isn't going to use his last time out here. He's going to let it roll to the 2-minute timeout. What a drive by Georgia. 8.5 minutes trying to put the game away. 2-minute timeout. And win for the 9th straight year against their rivals in the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
Every single day, you know, the usual mom stuff.
All right, so you're gonna tell me where we're going now?
Absolutely not.
Why?
I'm telling you till you get there. I'm telling you.
We have down here and one up there. Nope.
So I just kept going.
This is ours?
I just kept going.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
New Gain Tango Scent Boosters. With 2 irresistible scents coming together, you can't help but dance. Oh, wow. That's fresh. New Gain Tango Scent Boosters. More scent, more joy.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Jamie's on edge. It's her first time changing her own oil. But she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helps her find a deal on what she needs to get the job done right.
In the zone, AutoZone.
When being ignored isn't your idea of friendly service,
Hello? Hello? Sarah?
it matters where you stay. Hilton, for this day.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get a free large drink in the Sonic app
Chat,
this
I'm
month only.
fiending for
That's
a
one
lot.
hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher plus a free large drink when you order in the app. It's the QB1 of
I gotta
Burger
chill. Or do I? Do I gotta chill or do I not
We
gotta
put it to
chill?
the
Hold
worst.
up, let me check. Let me see something. I'm about to go to the law spot. I'm about to leave this live. And I'm about to go to the law spot.
quality.
Oh God.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I reward full-time fans. Check out this recruit, the team transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. This full-time fan deserves a Modelo.
Behind the scenes Sunday NFL Countdown production meeting, Randy. Travis Hunter going to make the show?
Man, Travis Hunter stays on You Got Moss, but you have to watch the show to see if he makes the top 5.
See you tomorrow morning. Sean, back to you and Auburn.
All right, Greeny Randy, thank you. 2 minutes to go. Georgia leading 13-10. They're on an 8.5-minute drive. One more first down should put it away. This will be the 16th play of the drive. It's 3rd down and a short 3. Stockton's going to run for the first down. Lunges for the pylon. Touchdown, Georgia. What a response by Gunnar Stockton and the Georgia Bulldogs. Nothing going their way until that fumble was forced at the goal line. And the response with 20 unanswered points and just a gutsy 8-minute and 45-second drive that went 78 yards and 16 plays for the game winner. Payne Woodring adds the extra point. Gunnar Stockton his 6th rushing touchdown of the season. And what a drive. They've won 69 straight games of the Georgia Bulldogs when leading into the 4th quarter. I wonder if Kirby Smart is saying, hey, you'd be better off going down. I mean, the only way you can lose the game is if you give them the ball back. He could have gone down with the 1st down, and they could have really run out the clock.
And just complete flow all the way to the left-hand side. They were sticky in coverage, and if he just takes a knee right there, goes into a baseball slide, you got a chance to take more time off the clock and completely exasperate any opportunity for Auburn to come back in the game. So a teachable moment there for his young quarterback.
They couldn't convert a 3rd down all night, but they did on that drive. Converted 3 3rd downs out of 4, and then when they didn't get the one, they got it on 4th down. He is a gamer.
He absolutely is.
And I think now he's wondering, maybe I should have gone down.
I think he's definitely going to hear about that one in the review.
Woodring's kickoff is a touchback. Well, Georgia's defense on its heels through much of the 1st half, as they did against Alabama when they shut out the Tide in the entire 2nd half. They might do it again to Auburn if they can kill off this last minute 53.
And it's really been the linebackers. C.J. Allen's played out of his mind here in the final 30 minutes of this ball game. I mean, he's relentlessly in pursuit. They've also asked him to spy the quarterback, which is no easy task given how good Jackson Arnold is as a scrambler. He forced him back inside to get off the field on the 3rd and long. Glenn Schumann deserves immense credit, but those linebackers, man, they've taken over the game.
Tackles and a big forced fumble at the goal line. Arnold almost got sacked. Takes it down and runs out of bounds. Looks like they're going to give him the 35 and a 1st down. Chased out by C.J. Allen again. This might be one of those situations that they can get there, Greg. You mentioned we did a game earlier this year. Get to field goal range, kick the field goal, then try the onside kick and throw some Hail Marys.
That's definitely the play. So you got to get to with where they're at from a kicking standpoint. McPherson's good from about 50 or 51. You got to get to the plus 32-yard line to kick that field goal.
They have 1 timeout left. Arnold 17 out of 25 for 123. He's rushed for 56 and a touchdown. And he almost threw his 1st interception in 12 games. Diving attempt by Dalen Everett, but he couldn't hang on.
Just for whatever reason, here in the 2nd half, some of the throws that he was so decisive and accurate on, they just haven't been there here in the 2nd half of this football game. He's been a little erratic, has had some big misses, and nearly threw his 1st interception of the season a moment ago.
1st down run a moment ago, just the 2nd 1st down for Auburn in this half. And he's totally on the wrong page as far as Cam Coleman is concerned. And then this crowd that was on fire for most of the 1st half, those who remain in disbelief at how dramatically this turned.
I don't think I've ever seen a game flip like this, to this extent. Just complete control the first 29 minutes of this ball game, but the last 31 have been all dogs for Kirby Smart.
Roll for their last 4 and 3rd down. They brought extra rushers. Coleman, the catch. He's out of bounds short of the 1st down. Tackled by Everett.
Oh,
this is a
going.
rivalry. 130th meeting. There have been many controversial games, colorful games. The play at the goal line, fumble, no fumble, will be debated for a long time. Cobb carries for a 1st down on 4th and 2.
Need to pick up the pace, though.
Yo, Goldface, what up?
Going to go try to get this 2-possession game into the balance again.
Safety's very deep for George, as you might expect, and the pass for Cobb is low. He couldn't handle it.
That's another one from Jackson Arnold. For whatever reason, it's just the ball's It's like the second half, they've all been low, or they've been just off the mark by a pretty wide margin. I just wonder if some of the hits he took in the first half are having an effect on his accuracy.
She's stressed.
There comes
damn, what's good, Johnny? This is like your third account. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hold up. If this Johnny, then I gotta make you a mod.
Was putting the pressure on. Third down and 10, 1:12 to go.
Hold up.
At some point, I would just want to try a Hail Mary to Cam Coleman. I mean, nothing's really been open for him downfield. Just throwing up downfield so you can go jump and get it.
Quick pass. Tied by Preston Howard. He's short of the first down. The clock's going to run under a minute to go. Justin Williams made the tackle. Last call for Auburn.
Bro, I've been chilling.
They don't convert this 4th and 5.
I've been chilling. We're going to put that BYU Arizona game on, or Arizona State and whoever they're playing on.
By Kristen Miller. Well, it's one program that in 10 years under Kirby Smart has demonstrated it finds ways to win over and over again. And as Hugh Freeze said to us yesterday, this Auburn team,
this game's over. Hold up.
And now again tonight has been finding ways to lose.
It's got to be just so demoralizing for Hugh Freeze and Jackson Arnold, because it was all going their way. Every
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, and lasting remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
I'm an overpowered leaf blower, and I'm not exactly street legal.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, this could really blow your budget. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
When life takes an unexpected turn, but work must go on, being prepared makes all the difference. 4 Patriots gives you backup power where it matters most.
Shout out my boy Johnny in the chat.
Portable.
Yo, Johnny, you still fucking with that girl that had you at gunpoint that one time?
Go to 4Patriots.com.
I hope not. And if you are,
your solar generator.
Sure might have that.
If you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweat stains, so I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to this immediately. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. I got rid of so many problems by upgrading to this. No dry cleaning needed anymore. I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the collars stay stiff all day. Get 20% off today using code TV at collarsandco.com.
Kevin Connors in studio, your Capital One rewarding performance turned in by Texas Tech's Cameron Dickey. 21 carries, 263 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Red Raiders are 6-0. Mike, all 6 wins by 20 or more points. They handle Kansas.
Goodness. Came in winning by an average of 37 a game. Only Indiana was better. And what a start. Top 10 for the first time since 2013 and rising for the Red Raiders. So after a BYU punt, Arizona takes over. Noah Fafita with a handoff to Ismail Mahdi. Whoa! What a tackle there on first down. Shot out of a cannon, followed Hausa Tuala. Oh, man.
Man, Satuala comes out from center field. He's a Chicago Cub over here saying, not against me.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
That's a play right there. That's a textbook tackle in the open field. Satuala.
Injured offensive lineman for Arizona. Chuba Ma'ai, the left guard, is the injured player for the Wildcats, the redshirt senior from Long Beach, California. Second year with Arizona after transferring in from UC Davis, where he played for our former colleague Dan Hawkins.
Yeah. Aggies. I just saw he was engaged with Logan Latui. That's all I saw. He came around on the pool, and that's where the contact happened. He's going to come around here on the pool, right in here. He's going to contact right here. And so I didn't see much initially.
In the backfield, Sims is going to keep it, makes a cut, and takes a big hit.
Stayed on the ground.
I don't know. He got close on third down. Maybe stopped a half a yard short. I think that's how they're going to spot him. So another fourth down coming up, and I'm sure another spot where the Sun Devils are going for it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Kenny Dillingham's not going to hesitate here. Bringing an extra tight end on the field right now to get into 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers and a back. You got to expect this to either be a downhill run or you're going to get quarterback Jeff Sims under center and just try to pick it up with a quarterback sneak with his 6'4" frame.
He's going to sneak it again, and for the second time on this drive, he will get enough for an Arizona State first down.
Really nice pickup by the Sun Devils, and this is a really good drive. They're chewing up a bunch of clock here, and this is the game that Kenny Dillingham wants to play. He wants to play ball control, as does Kyle Whittingham. These are 2 teams that are number 1 and 2 in the conference when it comes to time of possession. So the way the Sun Devils are controlling the football in this drive, this is exactly how Kenny Dillingham wants to play the football game.
So first down for Sims with Brown behind him. And Sims will keep it. Nice decision there to get deeper into Utah territory. That's a gain of 12 and a first down. We had that shot of Sam Levitt on the sideline, and Stormy, he and Sims have been communicating a lot in this first half.
Yes, Kenny Dillingham told us, how much Sam Levitt wished that he could be out here on the field, but he's been the ultimate teammate supporting Jeff Sims. He's had the earpiece in, he's been wiping down the benches for him, even helping warm up his arm on the sideline because they've had some issues with the heated benches over there.
All right, Stormy, being a good teammate despite the fact that he wants to be out there and can't be the outstanding quarterback for Arizona State. Handoff to Brown on first down, short gain.
Well, it's just killing Sam Levitt to not be out there. He is the ultimate competitor, even to the point where Kenny Dillingham told us this week, he said, listen, I'm not going to be surprised if Sam plays, but I feel like I have to protect him from himself. He wants to be out there for his teammates, but I just think I have to do what's in the best interest of that young man.
You can't see it in that shot, but he's got the boot on his foot. Brown in the backfield, second down and about 8 for the Sun Devils inside the 20. And Sims hands it off to Brown, who makes one man miss, tried a spin move, and then just gets gang tackled by Utah. That was a lot of effort to get maybe a couple yards.
I'll tell you what, Raleek Brown will make the first one miss more times than not. It's one of his superpowers. But you got to give a lot of credit to Utah. The cavalry was coming. The way they pursued the football, it's a thing of beauty to watch. And right here, you have a massive third down for the Sun Devils. Desperately trying to get into the end zone here to tighten up this football game. Don't want to settle for a field goal. The question is, where is Jordan Tyson? And right now, he's playing in the slot, going in motion from the top of your screen down to the bottom. He's in man coverage. Can Jeff Sims get him the football?
Sims from the shotgun has time. Headed for the end zone, trying to hit Tyson, incomplete. He threw it too high. I think Tyson generated a little separation there. But it's incomplete. It's fourth down, and the field goal team's coming out.
I tell you what, that's really, really good coverage by Smith Snowden, number 2 right there. That is 2 really good players going at it tonight. That is going to be a fun matchup to watch unfold. And Sims knows that was an errant throw. He's got to get it out front. And Flem said it earlier tonight. If you just give Jordan Tyson a chance, more times than not, he's going to bring that football in.
He's made some of the most acrobatic catches of any player in the country. Jesus Gomez for his second field goal try from 29 yards, and it's blocked. Well, nothing about that looks smooth, and Utah blocks the field goal try after all that. I mean, you're talking 8.5 minutes of holding the ball, and they get nothing. Not a good snap, and Jackson Benny, the guy who got his hands on it.
Well, an errant snap leads to a blocked field goal. Utah Utes bending, but will not break. Devin Dampier with the football when we come back.
Sometimes in life, you just want more. Cracker Barrel's all about more. More flavor, more heart, more craft. More joy. So when you just want more, Cracker Barrel has all the more. All the more. Cracker Barrel.
Big expenses? Meet your big financial friend, Experience. Your BFF can reveal surprising ways to help you save.
Cowboys or Panthers tomorrow?
You're always ready for what's unexpected.
I got Cowboys.
Or whatever you're playing.
I hate the Cowboys, but I got them. The Panthers are...
So achieving your financial goals...
The Panthers are iffy.
Easier.
The QB for the Panthers, he's not QB material, not right now. He either needs to go to a new team with other players, because the Panthers are, you know, they're one of the worst teams in the league, if not the worst team in the league, or he needs to be a backup of somebody so that way he can like soak up the game.
Blaze your own trails.
Hold on, chat. I'll be right back.
Create your own traditions. Control your own destiny.
That's cool, Johnny. Well, you from Texas, right? So that makes sense. I don't hate the Cowboys, like hate them. The Cowboy fans be annoying because they be talking about championships that they won in fucking the 80s. But nah, that was a good game for sure. And Michael was trying to do his thing. Hold up, I'm gonna be right back.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is this a great job or what?
NCIS Tuesday. New seasons begin CBS Tuesday starting 8/7 Central. Catch up now on Paramount Plus.
Mopping is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I can get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact, and the pad's hundreds of strips scrub away sticky messes even from grout lines. Okay, Power Mop. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head cleans up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. So ditch the bucket and all the hard work that comes along with it with the Swiffer Power Mop.
This is Alec Murdoch. I need police and an ambulance.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me.
You look rad. Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally.
Well, the Taco Bell Live Más student section, they get massive extra credit tonight. Only one student section can claim the title of Live Más Student Section of the Year. Who will take home the trophy? The youth students get big kudos from me. It has been nasty outside, and yet here they are on the first play from scrimmage for this drive for Utah after a blocked field goal try. Devin Dampier, man, he has been running all over the Sun Devils in this first half.
Well, you have to think he's playing with a big-time chip on his shoulder tonight. We mentioned a Saguaro High School product there in the Scottsdale area, right down the street from Arizona State. And none of the local schools, Arizona State, Arizona, none of those schools recruited him. Tonight is his chance to get back at that team and he's certainly playing like it.
Right down the road, won a state championship, put up great numbers in high school. Didn't really get recruited by either of those in-state schools. Let's go down to Stormy.
And Devin Dampier actually told me it's not just ASU. He threw in front of just about every team he felt like in the country, and nobody really wanted him, so he has a lot to prove, guys.
And looking very spry again. Out into the open, cuts it back middle. Made another man miss and got into Arizona State territory. He's doing it all tonight.
I'll tell you what, he's looking like Superman out there. And this was really the question coming into the ball game. We knew how talented Utah was at running the football. They lead the conference, and right now ASU has no answers.
Yeah, no answer. 2-minute timeout. Utes on the move again, controlling this first half.
With low prices store-wide, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Compliments of the chef.
Oh?
He was so glad that he had emergency roadside service with Geico. And since they saved his bacon, he presents to you a bacon tart flambe. With Vic.
Mate, look, I don't need special treatment. I'm just happy that he's happy.
You're too humble, Mr. Gecko. Which is why we also present to you, and I don't need special treatment, run-of-the-mill grilled cheese.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Get more savings in service. Get more with Geico.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic,
Cumin, coriander. It's super tender.
juicy. People love it, and it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything. 10 out of 10 flavor.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I reward full-time fans. Check out this recruit. The conductor can single-handedly hype up the crowd. This full-time fan deserves a Modelo.
Y'all make sure y'all get 3 for $5 because they ain't advertising it, honey.
Oh, we're advertising it. Get 3 pieces of our crispy, juicy signature chicken for just $5. How's that?
Let's go to Popeyes.
All right. Same thing?
Yup. This is our year.
You know, if getting AT&T's best deal on the new iPhone 17 Pro without needing the most expensive plan taught me anything, it's that switching things up can be a good call. So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh yeah, good call. Ooh. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet. Most expensive plan not required.
He's a phenomenal player. I mean, I definitely should have recruited him harder, to be honest. I mean, he's definitely proved me wrong. You know, Coach Mons definitely may have some stuff, you know, but usually the stuff he says is, oh no, he's a really good competitor. He plays better in big games. I'm like, awesome, great.
And that's Kenny Dillingham talking about Devin Dampier. Played his high school ball just up the road from Arizona State. His high school coach is now on Kenny's staff. That's the Coach Mons he was referring to. And Dampier completes another pass. He and the Utah offense just doing whatever they want in this first half.
They really are. They've been fully in control of this football game since the get-go. But if I'm Utah right here, I'm really going to slow things down. You have 2 timeouts, plenty of time. The last thing you want to do is score and give ASU an opportunity to get points before the half.
Dampier was trying to set that up and was very patient. And look at Dampier with the power burst. He ran through a couple different tackle attempts.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that is unbelievable. There is no play to be had there, but Devin.
Damn, South Carolina. All right.
It was just set up to be a little bit of a quarterback delay.
So how you like the Cowboys though?
Something out of nothing.
How did that come about?
Run by Devin Dampier.
What was that? 3 broken tackles on one play. Now the officials stop things. I think we have a problem with the chains over on that far sideline, the Utah sideline. They couldn't get the first down mark set up. Hey, we still got some analog in college football. Got the old school chain. Got to get it untangled.
And once again, if I'm Utah here, I'm going to let that play clock run down and really try to melt some clock here. ASU gets the football to start the third quarter. I don't want to give them an opportunity for points here.
Left side run, big hole, the cutback.
Oh, get out of here. Tutty.
Touchdown. Nakari Rogers from 22 yards out. Well, the ground game for Utah has not looked this good in a long time. This is Utah football. All those years under Kyle Whittingham, and the last 2 seasons, we just haven't seen a lot of it. All the quarterback issues tonight. This looks more like it from, I'm sure, Whittingham's perspective. Extra point is up and good. Wow.
That's right, Flem. Ground and pound, play good defense. Utah hitting on all cylinders. I'm going to go back to this last play. Watch Togi right here work up to the second level, and then receiver Ryan Davis out here is going to make a massive block for their running back Nakari Rogers to spring him free for the touchdown.
Jets Broncos play in London.
Excellent block by Davis down the field right there on Rouser, number 4. You see that. Just being able to sustain the block. That is big league stuff by the wide receiver transfer from New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. That would have been a nice run and a gain of probably 10 yards or so. It would not have been a touchdown run without the efforts of the wideout. Doing that blocking there. 21-3 Utah. They only took 6 plays. They went 75 yards, 71 of the 75 on the ground. So they went down the field that quickly without having to throw the ball.
Listen, that was the big question coming into this game. Utah, the #1 rushing offense in the Big 12, 245 yards per game, going against the second best rush defense in the Big 12 in ASU, holding opponents under 80 per game. Right now, Utah already has 183 yards rushing in the first half alone. Utah completely winning that matchup.
No kidding. Kick return here for the Sun Devils out to the 25-yard line. Well, tomorrow we've got Sunday NFL Countdown for you for the Chiefs and the Lions, which is a big game tomorrow. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Travis Kelce go all access with Jason Kelce. That'll be fun. Baker Mayfield, he's become a big story again this year. Randy's best catches of the week. You got Moss, so all that. Plus, then 2 Monday night games in Atlanta. Josh Allen on the road to take on the Falcons and the Bears and the Commanders. 2 Heisman Trophy winners.
Well, we'll see how much trust Kenny Dillingham has in his backup quarterback, Jeff Sims, here. Under a minute, 2 timeouts to go, plenty of time to go get points.
That pass is going to be caught, and Tyson will be shoved out of bounds. One thing he doesn't have is Cam Skattebo this year. So the Sun Devil star from last season has certainly made his mark with the Giants. You got Devin Lloyd, who made the big play on Monday Night Football, a former Utes defender. Big-time NFL performances this past week. Neither guy on the field, obviously, here. Pressure comes. Sims throws into coverage, incomplete. And so the clock stops, 49 seconds to go. 3rd and 5 here toward the end of the first half.
Jeff Sims is going to kick himself tomorrow when he watches the film. He had a wide open receiver running down the field for a touchdown. Morgan Scalley once again brought pressure by the Utes defense, and there was a bust in their secondary. Missed opportunity for Jeff Sims. We'll see if he can get it back here with Jordan Tyson playing in the slot at the top of your screen in the yellow cleats.
Utah, it's not really in their DNA to go prevent style on defense. That pass whistled in there to Tyson, and that's good enough for a first down. So inside 2 minutes for now, that'll stop the clock. ASU does have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, ASU needs to get back on the ball and snap this. No reason to burn a timeout here. with everyone so close to the line of scrimmage.
But you got to go. Precious seconds ticking away. Sims in the pocket. He's going to throw short, and that's Brown, who cuts it back to the left, then goes middle, and he'll get, I think, another first down. Kenny Dillingham isn't going to wait and find out. He's just going to call the timeout. That play took a long time to get 10 yards.
Yeah, but that was a really good decision by Jeff Sims. Morgan Scalley elects to play some zone coverage rather than bringing man pressure like he typically does. Nowhere to go with the football down the field. Jeff Sims, great recognition to check that down to the back. And Raleek Brown did an excellent job of picking up some positive yards.
So you got 25 seconds. You have one more timeout. ASU still on their side of the field, close to midfield. I mean, the field goal operation hasn't looked all that good with the adverse weather conditions tonight, but they still need 25 yards, you would think, to be in realistic field goal range.
Well, the operation tonight has not been good, but prior to this game, this has been a pretty good field goal kicking unit. And for Jesus Gomez, I really feel like with the way the wind has died down, I'm looking at the flags right now, they're not even blowing. If you can just get to maybe the 35, 36, 37-yard line, you will have a chance before the half at 3 points.
So 15-plus yards to at least have a shot for something positive. ASU does get the ball to start the second half. Sims pressured. Sims steps up. He's going to scramble. Sims with a penalty flag behind the play. That's going to be a killer in the neighborhood where you expect holding inside the 45. For now, it was a good game.
Holding. Offense number 53. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So it takes the time off the clock. You're down to 18 seconds, and you go backwards.
Well, that's left tackle Josh Atkins. And I tell you what, these offensive tackles for ASU, they have a tall task ahead of them tonight. That's him working on John Henry Daly, who leads the Big 12 with 6.5 sacks on the season. These offensive tackles right now, they have a big challenge ahead of them.
And that wasn't real subtle. That was a full-on hug.
And I think Kenny Dillingham is at this point good just going in the locker room at half, down 18 points.
Yeah, pressure's coming. They're going to throw to Tyson over the top, incomplete, with some contested coverage there, and the clock goes down to 0. So that will be the final play, and Tyson is slow to get up.
That's the end of the half.
That is the end of the first half. We've got our Lexus halftime report coming up. That win by Texas, which was so huge for Sart, for Arch Manning, for all the Longhorns. Indiana's magical season, one of the biggest wins they've ever had in their football history. Unhappy Valley is right at Penn State, and a whole lot more. Our Lexus halftime report coming up. First half just dominated by Utah. Man, were they impressive. Their ground game looked powerful. Devin Dampier as healthy as he's been. Let's go down on the field to Stormy.
Well, Coach Whittingham, offense, defense, special teams. How well is your group checking the boxes right now?
We're doing a good job. We got some things going for us on offense, into a rhythm, moving the ball, not getting behind the sticks at all. Very few negative plays. Devin's been a spark for us, obviously. And defense, they got 3 points. That speaks for itself.
You were very complimentary about ASU's defensive line and their run defense. How have you been able to run the ball so efficiently?
Our offensive line is pretty darn good.
Fair. Thank you.
Okay.
Indeed they are. And they are playing like All-Americans tonight up front. A first half dominated by Utah. 21-3 our halftime score. We got Matt, we got Joey, we got EJ after this short break.
Hey, your barber will be right with you.
One barber?
Hey, well, I'll get some burgers after this.
So in.
Just the sides and the top, please.
Oh, same. Keep it tight.
Dude, yours looks great. That's what I'm talking about.
Fresh.
Now I'm kind of feeling chicken.
My fault. I was saying, appreciate you, Johnny. Have a good night.
It's waiting for you.
You know what I'm saying? Lock in. We're going to be back every weekend. We're going to start doing the fights. And I'm going to start doing live reactions during the week. Probably like 3-4 times a week. I got a new job starting in a couple weeks. So once that starts, I'm going to have to figure out a schedule for that. But yeah, we about to get right. Tap in though. I'm about to lock in a ticket. We about to slap the bookies for $30K tomorrow. I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be on.
Support them. Here are the facts. The four major
Appreciate you, bro.
more than $2.3 billion on
Shout out
sports
Johnny.
other than
Me and
football
Johnny
and
like
basketball
this.
in 2024, and produced 381 U.S. Olympians who won 219 medals for Team USA at the Paris Olympics. The four conferences have also added more than 1,700 new scholarships for women since July 1st of this year. Ensure the continued support of women's and Olympic sports. Tell Congress to pass the SCORE Act at passthescoreact.com.
Yeah, our kid's moving back in.
And he doesn't appreciate my art, so we have to store everything I painted while he was away.
You really captured my charm.
For whatever life has in storage, Extra Space Storage.
Where's Addie?
She caught the scrolls. I mean, that thing where you're scrolling on social media and you waste hours of your life.
I caught the scrolls last summer. I missed my own birthday.
Kids save phones and watches with no internet, no social media, and no worries. Gab, safely connected.
Your ED could be in your head, but for too long, generic ED meds have just been focused on half the problem, giving no thought to the spark in your brain that sets things in motion.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. Pull up tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be in the morning, if it'll be in the afternoon games. We'll pull up tomorrow.
It's formulated to optimize your body's natural response and dissolves under your tongue, so you're ready fast, so you can finally get out of your head and get ready.
Welcome into the Lexus Halftime Report. We get you caught up on what was going on in prime time around the country. Week 7 of the college football season starting Texas A&M and Florida. Second quarter, game tied. Le'Veon Moss, 22 yards for the touchdown.
It's a grinded out game in this one. Florida got out to a great start, but A&M now comes back, takes the lead, 21-14.
We'll talk about this later in college football final, but EJ, really no one talking a lot about Texas A&M.
I'll tell you what, there's balance on this football team, whether it's Le'Veon Moss or Ruben Owens. These guys find a way to win up front. Excellent job on the offensive line, too.
Play good defense as well. 34-17 the final in College Station. Texas Tech, they will travel to Tempe to take on these Sun Devils next week. They had Kansas tonight. The story start to finish, Cameron Dickey.
Dickey had 21 carries, 263 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Is that good?
Pretty good.
Now, the story in this one, however, Baron Morton is injured. Will Hammond comes in, and he's done this twice already this year.
Look, every time this young man gets on the football field, something good happens. I see you, Will Hammond.
And I see you, Dickey.
I mentioned Dickey already, but Texas Tech as a team, 372 yards rushing.
Helmet sticker implications?
Yeah, possibly.
This should be a Rose Bowl. Instead, it's a Big Ten game. Thanks a lot, realignment. You can actually blame USC on that one. Jaden Mayava to Makai Lemon. Double coverage, doesn't matter. USC takes a 14-7 lead. Second half, King Miller.
3rd and 26. King Miller finds a way to get upfield, really getting through the gaps, and that's a huge gain on the first down.
And then finishes this one off.
And USC overturning yards rushing as a team, just too physical for Michigan.
It's a big win for USC. They've got a big one next week against Notre Dame. Let's talk about Indiana and Oregon. Is this the same old Indiana? Can they step up in a big spot? The answer to that is yes, they can. Ooh. Except here, Brandon Finney ties the game.
Yeah, and this is what happened when a quarterback has to throw off his back foot, but nonetheless, Indiana will be able to recover.
They will be. They've got good receivers. Elijah Surratt right here from Mendoza. They have just about everything you need, Joe.
And Surratt had 8 catches, 121 yards, and they just kept answering anything Oregon threw.
And how about this throw from Mendoza?
Back shoulder throw. This is what future first-round NFL draft picks do. And again, Elijah Surratt, elite day at receiver for them.
Indiana just their second win against an AP Top 5 opponent in the poll era. That dates back to 1936. And with that, welcome in Lexus Halftime Report. EJ, Joey, and Matt back with you. And guys, we had talked about it. Like Indiana, people bashed their schedule a year ago. They make the playoff, they get thumped, and we're wondering if they're legit. I think that question was answered on Saturday.
I think so. To go on the road and win at Oregon, this is the one everyone's sort of been waiting on. We watched them blow out Illinois. That was their biggest challenge so far up to the season. And then they go on the road, beat Oregon. Indiana's for real.
And also to have the adversity in this football game. If I'm an Indiana Hoosier right now, I'm extremely confident. We've had games where it's been tight. We've blown people out. You find a way to win on the road, like Joey just said. Excellent stuff by Kirsten Eddy's team.
By the way, you're lucky high school, Matt didn't shot at you for a
I
run.
might have to give you a stiff arm, big. Other big shoulder pads.
I don't know if we're catching Joey, but you're standing tall.
Nah, I'm throwing to Joey, for sure.
Still ahead, Alabama, another statement for the third week in a row. We've got that coming up. Lexus Halftime Report.
This halftime report is presented by Lexus. Experience amazing.
I'm not him. I'm not Jack.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short of amazing.
Citizens of the lawn are ready for fall.
You know, the lawn's the place to be during fall.
Past patterns running all over the place back here.
Fall's the best time to feed the lawn with Turf Builder, and it comes back greener in spring.
Strengthen to protect all winter with Turf Builder Winter Guard.
Touchdown! Will they settle for overtime or try to beat their rival now with a two-point attempt?
Go for it. Gotta go for dos. Go for dos. Go for dos. Go for dos.
Last season, he was questioned for settling. Coach, why didn't you go for two? We're going for two. Grab the Dos Equis. They're going for Dos. They got it. The risk pays off. Dos Equis. Always go for Dos.
Here's up, Coach. Media's here. Watch me work, baby.
I'm sure they're here to see the commissioner of coverage.
Excuse me, Commissioner.
When health insurance doesn't cover everything, what's the move?
What the commissioner means is that Aflac gives you cash to help with all those medical bills.
We think you're amazing.
I came to see you, huh?
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover with
Aflac.
An official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
How do we get Aflac?
Man, they gotta ask about it at work.
They are working.
Coach, incredible win. What was the key to victory?
Well, the Sonic Smasher, no doubt about it.
Okay, but what makes the Sonic Smasher so great?
I think it'd be the hand-smashed Angus beef, the melty cheese, and of course the Smasher sauce. We're talking the tote right here.
The tastiest of all time.
Give me the QB1 of burgers. The sooner, the better.
Thanks, Coach. I'm Laura Rutledge, reporting from Sonic, where football goes to burger.
Towering above the University of Utah campus are the stunning Wasatch Mountains. They serve as inspiration for the towering breakthroughs that happen on campus. Like a thought-controlled prosthetic hand that can feel and move, or using metallurgy to manufacture a titanium alloy and 3D printing to lower costs. It's the impact of a culture of collaboration and innovation, and of a university that is always climbing.
Welcome back to the Lexus Halftime Report.
EJ, Joey, Matt, back with you. Big one in the noon window today. Alabama, after beating Georgia, after beating Vanderbilt, on the road against Missouri. Tigers go right down the field.
Nah, tell me Missouri beat Alabama. No way.
Alabama gets down 7-0 to begin the game.
So now we're tied at 7 apiece, and Ty Simpson had a game. Here, Isaiah Horton over the middle.
One of my favorite throws of this entire college football Saturday.
Who's that?
Nice post back at the end zone.
So what?
That's a fake punt.
That's a fake punt. That's aggressive. That's aggressive.
Being cute. That guy doesn't like it.
Yep. I don't like it either.
And then this on 4th and goal. Daniel Hill for the touchdown, all but puts it away. But somehow Missouri makes the stop on downs. They get a chance under a minute to play. No.
I'll take that.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Still in it. 52 seconds.
All right.
Out of bounds.
Final play.
Here's the one.
Overthrow.
Alabama snaps Missouri's 15-game home winning streak. They're turning the corner at the right time. The big one of the great state of Texas. Some deep-fried Red River rivalry. You know John Mateer, the story, 17 days in surgery. He played, but so did Arch Manning. Did the
Arch Manning.
What happens when your offensive line gives you a little protection right there? Good throw by Arch.
Oh, yeah.
Hold that. He really did. Threw 3 interceptions in this game, and there's going to be a lot of question, was his thumb ready to go?
It didn't look as if it was, but what a win for Texas and SAR, 23-6 the final against Oklahoma. Now the Buckeyes. Julian saying the Buckeyes just rolling along, 13 consecutive wins, just the #1 team in the country.
I'll take that.
They had the defense going
Get
again
busy.
today.
Get busy. Everybody pick up a block. We out of there.
And that's just Altmaier's 2nd interception on the season.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Second
When
half.
niggas get picks or when they're on kick return, punt return, they don't pick up no
This
blocks.
swings
Like,
to
what are
Bo
you
Jackson,
doing?
no relation. We don't think. 20-0 Buckeyes.
And see, I love this. Saying being patient in the pocket, swings out towards running back. He gets rewarded with a huge gain right there.
And you know who always gets rewarded for Ohio State? Yeah.
This guy.
Jeremiah Smith.
Coverage on Jeremiah Smith.
That's 6.
Bad man.
Bet it.
14 in a row for the Buckeyes. They get Illinois. Oh, no. What's below rock bottom?
I hate Penn State.
Hell.
I've been to Penn State for like partying and shit.
They're losing to Northwestern.
OD. I don't think I've ever been to like a more lit college.
The fourth quarter, Joe.
But like Penn State is such a cult.
Just a more physical football
Niggas,
team.
grandpas, grandmas, and ancestors be going to Penn State. And they be having the little mats. And he's getting out of there with no cleat on.
Close your eyes again if you're Penn State.
Damn. Damn.
No push up front.
And then maybe the wisest play of the day.
Go down, fella.
Goes down.
Very
He does.
smart.
Really, really smart.
Yep.
Nah, he's lucky as college because if that was NFL and he did some shit like that, Northwestern a W by
Joey,
1.
what's better than one Monday Night Football game?
2 Monday Night Football games.
Lucky for you, we have at 7 p.m. Bills Falcons lead it off.
Nah, chat. I'm about to cook up a ticket right now.
8 p.m. over on ABC.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Your favorite pizza at our best price. It's Domino's Best Deal Ever, but it's not forever, so get it before it's gone. Only at Domino's.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips." They had your haircut details saved in clip notes, so the stylist gave you a great low fade at a great low price. Oh yeah, this works. Take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like snoring, that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the unrivaled training, know-how, and tools to match you with a perfect sleep system designed to help, like the Temper Ergo Smart Base. It automatically detects, responds, and helps reduce snoring. And right now, you can save $200, plus get a $300 instant gift with a mattress purchase. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
I wanted a college that thinks outside of the box. Scratch that. That doesn't even believe in boxes. That's not afraid to tap into the limitless potential of the human brain. And tear down the myth that
yards to get them within one score. And they finally have their first points since the first quarter. A 15-play drive, 7 minutes off the clock. Pressure back to the Cougars defense.
Compliments of the chef. Oh? He was so glad that he had emergency roadside service with Geico. And since they saved his bacon, he presents to you a bacon tart flambe.
With Vic, mate. Look, I don't need special treatment. I'm just happy that he's happy.
You're too humble, Mr. Gecko, which is why we also present to you, and I don't need special treatment, run-of-the-mill grilled cheese.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Get more savings in service. Get more with Geico.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
It's all happening too fast.
What, you nervous about the wedding?
No, it's the house, dude. We got approved.
Bro, don't stress. This house, it's the one.
Speaking of the one, caterer. We need a caterer. Don't let congestion take over. Afrin No Trip. Wow. Ridiculously fast nasal congestion relief.
Wow.
The wow is real.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking steel tools. Hurry into your local steel dealer or shop online.
Where's your pain?
right here.
Both knees.
Take on the pain with CopperFit Mobilizer. Hyper-advanced compression sleeves with built-in blue infrared fibers for even faster recovery and pain relief.
I'm pain-free. The swelling isn't there.
It really did work.
Powered by LumaCore. Blue infrared fibers woven into compression fabric. Increase circulation to reduce inflammation. 2 powerful technologies combined to create the next generation in compression technology.
It's more than just a compression sleeve, and it's really cool that CopperFit was the one to create it.
Get your CopperFit Mobilizer now at mobilizer.com for only $39.99. Order now and save 25% when you buy 2. Plus, your shipping is free.
Money doesn't sleep, bills don't sleep. You got to get up and go to work. The CopperFit Mobilizer was support without feeling like it was tight. It's working for me, it's going to work for you.
Get yours now at mobilizer.com.
Introducing SportsCenter for you, personalized every single day. Now available on the ESPN app. Powered by your favorites.
ESPN College Football Primetime is presented by Geico Switch and Save. Get more with Geico.
The Arizona defense has stood tall today against BYU, trying to knock off the number 18 team in the country. Cougars come in easily their biggest test of the year. Their opponents previously this season, 9-19. They now, for the remainder of the season, face the most difficult strength of schedule in the Big 12. Still in it, 4:08 to go. Short kick, who's going to get down there? Ball is tipped, and down to the 25-yard line, Arizona, by the tips of their fingers, gets possession.
This is the Emirates Premium Economy seat. Economy. Perhaps they need to call it something else. Kraft mac and cheese. The one and only.
Check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yo, shout out to you, Normal Gamer. I appreciate you, gang. Same to you.
Finding inner flex with Duluth Double Flex Denim. Look deep. Deeper. 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 Too deep. Find your inner flex with Duluth Double Flex Ballroom Denim. Only at Duluth Trading.
Onboarding, the benefits, time off requests, fixing payroll. It has to stop.
Was that necessary?
No. Paycom automates everything. Get Paycom and make the unnecessary unnecessary.
On a troubling Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Our first away game and we're lost?
Pull over. I'll get directions.
And more Dr. Pepper.
What is this place?
Those kids, why aren't they watching college football?
And nobody's tailgating?
Don't they know it's Saturday?
Hey, you know how to get to the football stadium?
Football stadium? We don't kick off until Sunday here.
Jerry Jones?
We're in Pro-Town.
We gotta get out of here.
Let's go.
Wait.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
I'm obsessed with those windows.
Anderson makes it easy. They are the #1 trusted window and door brand.
Oh, I love those windows. What a difference.
You know, in a world where a lot can go wrong, trust your home to Anderson.
Monday Night Football, Bills Falcons on ESPN and Bears Commanders on ABC.
8 years ago, I blew my football career.
He dropped it at the 1 yard line.
If I can't play as Russ, I'll play as someone else.
You were born for this moment. Are you crying?
Oh, God.
Not one, but 2 Monday Night Football games for you next week. It'll be Bills, Falcons, 7 Eastern, followed by Bears, Commanders, 8 Eastern on ABC. Both games for you also on the all-new ESPN app. Mike Cousins, Kirk Morrison, Don Davenport, 4:06 to go. BYU trying to get to 6-0 in consecutive seasons for the first time. And Arizona, boy, it has been a while to have a double-digit comeback win. It hasn't been since 2012 against USC. And Kirk, time is of the essence now.
Yeah, you got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute stoppage for BYU. I would say start using your timeout as soon as possible.
And no surprise. They end the ball off on first down.
I'm about to go take a shot, chat. I'm going to be right back.
I would say I'm trying to keep as much time as possible for my quarterback. You need 7, not 3. If you needed 3, it'd be different, but you need 7. I mean, you may have to go the length of a field to score, so the more time you have, you don't feel as rushed. Because they're going to run this clock all the way down.
They're going to wait. There's 17 more seconds on the play clock. Of course, Kalani Sitake has his philosophy, his reasons about how he wants to use the timeouts. But what's more important on the last drive, having more time or ways to stop the clock? I don't know. It's time.
I'm trying to call a timeout now. There it is.
Mike and Kirk, Noah Fafita feels this, wants this, so dialed in. He gathered his offense around before this drive, gave a passionate speech to him, told him that they have to finish. You can see it in his eyes. This entire game he has been in the zone, so dialed in and so confident.
Yeah, it's these moments. And, you know, he wanted to be here. You know, Fafita had opportunities to go elsewhere in the transfer portal. And he decided to say, you know what, even after the way last year went, I want to come back and be a part of something special. And what Brent Brennan has been preaching all day long, they've had an outstanding game after that first quarter. And it's Fafita improvising, making plays, extending plays, using his arm, making some outstanding throws, but some good decisions with the football, right? Getting to the next down, throwing it away when it's not there. It's those types of plays are game-winning plays. And now you're asking him maybe to try to make one more play here, or do you run the football and try to force another timeout by Kalani Sitake and BYU?
Third and 7. He gets away from the pressure like a hurdler, and his throw is incomplete. BYU wanted the interception by Faletau Satuala. It hits the turf, and there's a lot of time left on the clock now.
Yeah, a lot of time, and a couple of things there, right? That ball skips right before it gets to Satuala. But in the thinking of the quarterback, I know a lot's going on that play, but you would love for him to just hold that football and keep it in bounds. He was trying to hold on to it and make a play, but you keep the ball in bounds, and he's great. So right now, BYU is getting the football with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute stoppage.
We're only going to know when the clock reads zeros how that decision looks, but they only forced BYU to use 1 timeout. They didn't take a minute off the clock. And now, here's a big play opportunity. Parker Kingston sets up BYU with phenomenal field position. A 31-yard return.
It's just right return. It was set up. You make the first guy miss, then get to the outside, and this was almost a touchdown. Nice job by the punter, though, Isaac Levinson. He's the guy that made the play, 99, the punter. If the punter doesn't make the play, that's a touchdown.
And Avery Salerno, the long snapper, is the injured player right now for Arizona.
Two guys going after to trying to tackle the ball carrier, and watch the punter come in here and make a great tackle, Isaac Levinson.
Long snapper from outside of Winston-Salem. Off the field, but good to see him on his feet. Next Saturday, SEC on ABC. 2 thrilling matchups. We're going to see some shakeups in the top 25. 3:30, number 4, Mississippi. Number 10, Georgia. And then at 7:30, 12th ranked Tennessee. And number 8, Alabama. 2:55 to go. Best field position here for BYU. Starting this drive across the 50-yard line. A design run for Bachmeier. Got a nice lead block in front to get 5 on first down.
And they don't go away from the run on first down. A drive starter. You let the quarterback keep it. So this is an offense that likes to huddle. They still are in no hurry, Mike. They're calling the plays in this little muddle huddle. They realize they need 7.
Bachmeier 11 of 25, 166 yards, 1 touchdown, and crucially 2 interceptions. The rush is on. Martin finds the hole, gets hit from behind, and a first down on a gain of 6.
And I wonder, do they try to get on the ball and get one more snap before the 2-minute timeout? I don't think they will. So just 2 plays in 55 seconds.
There's Aaron Roderick with the glasses in the middle of the shot. He is soft-spoken, but his decisions, as well as his freshman quarterbacks, Bear Bachmeier's, will decide what happens here in the final 2 minutes.
Y'all make sure y'all get 3 for $5 because they ain't advertising it, honey.
Oh, we're advertising it. Get 3 pieces of our crispy, juicy signature chicken for just $5. How's that?
Let's go to Popeyes.
You gesture, the world responds. Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that stops short of amazing.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo, no! Come back!
Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em.
Luna de amor, ¿dónde vas? Que me robas la calma.
All they want is Sheba.
Let's do this.
Wanna sell those wheels.
Yeah.
Wanna get in off for real fast now.
With CarMax.
Or maybe a little too fast.
Do you want to take a minute, my guy?
Or like a month or 2.
Time to make a move.
You wanna get it done today. You wanna do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
A superior smooth taste worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Where's your pain?
Right here.
Both knees.
Take on the pain with CopperFit Mobilizer. Hyper-advanced compression sleeves with built-in blue infrared fibers for even faster recovery and pain relief.
I'm pain-free. The swelling isn't there.
It really did work.
Powered by LumaCore. Blue infrared fibers woven into compression fabric. Increase circulation to reduce inflammation. 2 powerful technologies combined to create the next generation in compression technology.
It's more than just a compression sleeve, and it's really cool that CopperFit was the one to create it.
Get your CopperFit Mobilizer now at mobilizer.com for only $39.99. Order now and save 25% when you buy 2. Plus, your shipping is free.
Money doesn't sleep, bills don't sleep. You got to get up and go to work. The CopperFit Mobilizer was support without feeling like it was tight. It's working for me, it's going to work for you.
Get yours now at mobilizer.com.
Back in Tucson, 2 minutes to go. BYU, the number 18 team in the country, a perfect record on the line. 2 timeouts. They've got the ball at the Arizona 36-yard line. And the strategy here, Kirk, is make sure they get 7 and Arizona does not get to respond in regulation.
Yeah, but you've got a true freshman quarterback. And so you got to find ways to make sure that he gets to the next play. Okay, don't try to force anything. There's still plenty of time left, especially with those 2 timeouts.
By himself in the backfield. They dial up the run for him. He carries it safely inside the 35 and gets 4 yards. They've been very comfortable with that play call.
Yeah, they love that play call. It's an easy play call for them, but it gets them going. Now, for an offense that likes to huddle, they got to call this play at the line of scrimmage as time's starting to run and starting to tick.
Third play of the drive right there. All of them have been runs. Second down and 6. A 4th carry. He's right at the sticks. Minute 20 to go. Tate Brown the tackle, a gain of 5. Third down, less than a yard.
And now Kalani Sitake called a timeout. It's a big play in the game now, 3rd and 1. I like the timeout here, kind of settle everybody down a little bit.
17 seconds. BYU.
And the play so far has been the Bachmeier, right? It's been the quarterback keeper. So I would think that they may try to go back to that, but you have to have 2 plays called in the huddle. So right here during this timeout, offensively, that's what I would ask for.
It was 14-0 BYU in the first quarter, but some rare mistakes. A missed field goal by Will Ferrin, one of 2 interceptions thrown by Bear Bachmeier today. And on 4th and 1, not just 1 yard, but 36 for Kedrick Reesino. A game-changing play, which has put BYU on its heels. They came into this game having scored in 31 straight quarters, made it 32 straight in the first, got blanked in the second and third, and their odds more than double to reach the Big 12 title game. Of course, they'll see Texas Tech later on this year, but they can't think about anything more than these minute and 17 seconds and a 3rd and 1.
I keep it in the hands of Bachmeier. He's been great on these 3rd and shorts.
LJ Martin has been phenomenal too. Across the 15-yard line.
They get more than enough. LJ Martin back in the game. And you can get this many on the 3rd and 1. And now you're inside the 15.
23 carries, 154 yards. Design rollout, dart to the 10, and out of bounds around the 9 for Cody Hagan. So Kirk, when Bachmeier comes to the line, you said he's got 2 plays. How does he decide play A or play B?
I think the first thing he looks at is the safeties. Where are my safeties at? Are they high? Are they low? And then you look at the front. Is it 4-man, 3-man, the line? So he looks at the structure of the defense, and he tries to get you into the right play. But right now, you get down here, you're inside the 10-yard line. He's trying to find the right matchup. Where's my matchup? And a lot of times, it's this guy, Chase Roberts, here at the bottom. He's been the go-to guy.
2nd and 4. He's got pressure, but he's also got room to run. Off the back foot, throw to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Chase Roberts does not get it.
And he's saying he thinks he's got it. Let's take another look at the replay.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, my initial look. This is just my initial look. It looks to be that both hands are underneath that football, and he secures it. Now that's the initial look. I got to get a couple more looks at it first. But that BYU sideline, everybody's got their hands up in the air. Is there a definitive look that shows both hands underneath the football?
Does the forearm stay all the way underneath the ball? If it touches the ground at all, yeah, it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Very close.
It's close.
But that frame right there where it touches the ground
and pops up. Yeah, He didn't have maintained control too. It is so close. But you watch the movement of the football once it touches the ground. See how it's on the ground and it spins. So he doesn't have a maintained control throughout.
So let's assume incomplete pass.
Yes.
It's going to be 3rd down. What do you like here?
Again, Chase Roberts, he's been the mismatch. He's been the guy that you've gone to all year long. But then also, I liked Bear Bachmeier on the move. I thought he had an opportunity to go and take and run and get the 1st down, but give him another opportunity to get toward the pylon.
That was my thought, too. Initially, he gets to the edge,
and I thought he was going to take off and go.
100%.
So you had an incomplete pass if they rule this is incomplete or the call's upheld.
After review, ruling on the field is upheld. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, that's what we saw. It was close.
And I don't think you can go wrong going back to L.J. Martin either.
Right.
They can pick up another 1st down here. Clock would stop on that 1st down, and they have 1 timeout.
They got the timeout. Exactly. With the timeout, you have the entire playbook at your disposal, and you can still get the 1st down. So you still have multiple plays at your disposal here.
Not to mention, the running back for BYU, every carry tonight has been an average of 7 yards.
You look at the play structure, or the defensive structure, you have a run call.
Designed for Bachmeier. Ball is loose. Ball is on the ground at the 5. Arizona says they've got it. Officials coming in for a closer look. A sadistic game of Twister. They will peel away the layers of this human pile to decide whether BYU survives to play another down on offense.
Initially, it was number 12, Genesis Smith, the impact player, knocked the ball out.
Was a fumble recovered by the offense. It's 1st down, BYU.
Kyle Safarchuk, the right guard, celebrating with the ball.
Yeah, Genesis Smith, number 12, he knocks the football out.
And they are right back to the line.
Here's a timeout from Brent Brennan.
A wise choice.
Oh, that's a lot to unpack there.
Arizona has called their 1st charge timeout of the 2nd half. 30 seconds in length.
So timeout here by Brent Brennan. You can be of two schools of thought here.
Which ones?
You're giving BYU the opportunity to recalibrate here when they've only got 1 left. But after a chaotic play like that, I think you want to make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row.
Yeah, just want to make sure you calm the guys down, right? You almost had a play that ended the game for you defensively. So you call a timeout, get everybody on the same page, and realize, what have you seen on this drive? It's been the run game, to me, of BYU that has really hurt them and got them down to this point. So you're trying to make sure that guys are all in their same gaps, making sure that somebody always has the quarterback. We've seen option today. We've seen the extra blocker with Bear Bachmeier getting the football. So there's a lot here down inside the 5.
Just the 6th game of his college career. The 19-year-old Bear Bachmeier with a 1st and goal. On the move. Incomplete. And a flag. Traden Stukes in coverage.
Pass interference, number 25. Defense. Ball be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic 1st down.
They get Michael Dansby guilty of the infraction there. Only the 2nd penalty tonight against Arizona, but it comes at a crucial time.
Yeah, he got the grab. It was that left hand right there on the shoulder pad. And now you get inside the 2-yard line. Oh, you're right at the 2-yard line. I'm telling you, it's Bear Bachmeier time.
Bachmeier, his 16th carry of the night. A plunge forward, he is denied.
You kind of knew what the play call was going to be. You get down here this close, you're relying on the offensive line.
BYU has called their 3rd and final charge. Timeout of the game.
And your true
1
freshman quarterback
timeout.
at 6'2", 235 pounds. This is the play, and I think all antennas were up. Look at this Arizona defense. Everybody plugging their gaps and shooting through, realizing that it was going to be a run with Bear Bachmeier. But here we are next play, this ball's going to be on the left hash for BYU. I'm thinking something to the field. Something to the field for Bear Bachmeier, where he's got an option to continue to run it if it's there, but also if you find the open guy right away, something quick. So a run progression type of play.
With his top two receivers, Chase Roberts, Parker Kingston, we've seen it already tonight, and throughout the course of their season, their careers, those are guys, even with a low throw, they'll go into a baseball slide to make that catch. It doesn't have to be the perfect throw for those guys, but 33 seconds, no timeouts. They've also got time, if they wanted to give the ball to L.J. Martin. If he gets stopped, you get back to the line of scrimmage and have a chance at another play.
Yeah, but then you also got a lot of bodies trying to roll off, and valuable seconds can come off of that clock. You still feel like I've got more plays, and so running the ball here would be a shock to me, but something getting Bachmeier here on the move with these three wide receivers to the right.
It's Roberts, Kingston, and Hagan to his right side. He looks to his left. He goes to the end zone. Knocked away. Third and goal.
And 8 guards making a big play. Just watch the patience, and then he attacks the football. That's a nice job by Garnes. I don't like the end here, right? I don't like the end. You don't have to let him know in his face. Official almost pulled the flag out. Had to tell him, hey, no taunting. Stay within the play.
A perfect record hangs in the balance. Play clock is inside 10 as they break the huddle. Here's that design roll. To his right side, to the end zone. A flag is down on an incomplete pass.
They're going to get Dansby again. He's on the back of Kingston. This was the play I wanted for BYU to play before, where it's more clear, it's more defined for Bachmeier, to where he can go through his progressions and then take off and run or throw it out of bounds to preserve time on that clock.
Time is short, but the opportunities are growing.
Number 25, defense, ball placed at the 2-yard line, automatic first down.
Yeah, I don't really see much. Yeah, I think the Arizona fans will look at that replay. I don't see much there. Did he initiate contact before the ball get there? And I didn't see a lot. Something that rises to the level of a flag.
Tight end to either side of the formation. Martin in the backfield. Bachmeier on the move. Turns it up, and he scores!
I want you to see, this was a design run. It was a fake throw and then go. Because of the way that the tight end blocked. The tight end, Carson Ryan, had a nice secure block on the end. Watch number 20 when he did it. He just came in and just kind of secured the outside. Everybody was going to the outside if it was going to be Bachmeier running and keeping the pass going. No. He stopped, put his foot in the ground, went north, and that's why nobody was there to stop him going into the end zone.
Will Ferrin. We're tied.
I want you to watch the tight end again, number 20. Carson Ryan with an unbelievable block. He's right here on the edge, but watch his block. He secures everything, and that allows Bachmeier to go right through that little seam, enough for the touchdown.
So 11 plays,
Nigga, so I've been talking this whole time and it's been muted. No way. All right. Listen, I said shout out to Yamon.
Forced BYU into using
Shout out to Yamon.
They gave them plenty of time, and then it was a great punt return from Parker Kingston
now we can
to
hear
set
you.
them up
Okay.
across midfield.
Shout out to Yamon. Listen, we got the total of the live today. We got 4,800 viewers in here. 4,800 viewers. Shout out to everybody that's in here right now. Shout out to everybody that was in here. boxing, UFC, bare knuckle boxing, whatever fights, every weekend we'll be here. Sub up. Turn on post notifications. Make sure you like, comment, sub up, share. You know what I'm saying? If you know somebody that's into the shit that we into, let them know, yo, I got the channel that does this on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Lock in. I'm going to start kind of weeding away into football so that way we can watch football together. Mind you, whenever we watch football, any of the, I don't know about basketball, but football, boxing, UFC, it gets copyrighted. We don't get no anything from this. All we get is subs, and all we get is love. So keep that in mind when you're watching this. I don't gotta do this, but I want to do this so that way we can all be on some shit. But yeah, tomorrow, tap in. We either gonna be here in the morning, the afternoon, or the nighttime. I might pop in on some 1 p.m. shit. I might pop in on some 1 p.m. shit, or I might do the 9:30 game, which is the Jets and somebody else. I might do the 9:30 game, which is the Jets and somebody else, which I'm gonna lock a ticket in. I might do that too. I might start really doing my Googles. Matter of fact, hold up. What time's the Cause now I'm on some shit. I'm on some shit right now, chat. I don't even gotta hop off. ASU and Utah still playing. They're only in the third quarter, but they down by. Hold up. I'm mad hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, where'd that shit go? Is it this one? Nope. That is no longer. All right, hold on. I'm just doing shit right now. Nothing good. There we go. We still here with it. Yes, sir. So, yeah, like I was saying, we got, what time the games come on tomorrow? We got, where's my charger at? Nah, one thing that I love about being here in the man cave on the setup is I literally got everything. Oh, I just caught that shit. I literally got everything the way that I want it to be to perfection. I got the lights. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to turn this up a little bit, hold up. Little malfunction because I'm popping it. Little malfunction because I'm popping it. Hold on. Oh, you see that? That's a little too bright. I'm tripping. Take it all the way down and 1, 2, 1. Got the lights up here. I got the charger. I got the surge protector so that shit don't go out on us. Come on. I got that shit locked in. I got the Stay Cozy shit up there. The Boston Celtics shit up there. We got the art all over the place. We got the decks everywhere. This shit is a vibe down here. Yo, the Jets are 0-5? What the fuck? That's bad work. That is bad work. 0-5 is terrible.
It's a live game.
Huh?
It's a live game.
Yeah. I'm about to cook up a ticket on the chat.
How do you think it's playing at 1 a.m.?
Because they're in Arizona or Utah. I don't know if they're on a time like they're back. But that is kind of nuts. About a dip? Damn, what happened to the shit?
What, froze?
Froze, and then obviously it's this elite run game. Devin Dampier not able to connect down the field.
Kyle Whittingham was emphatic when we asked him about that. We have to be able to generate some bigger plays on offense to really be the team we want to be. Dampier cuts it back middle, but just got swallowed up. A gain of 2, now 3rd and long coming up. Utah has mostly avoided these kind of situations tonight.
And this is the opportunity the Arizona State defense needs. They're down 3 possessions. Obvious passing situation here by Utah. Prince Dorba, who's at the top of your screen 2 weeks ago, had 3 sacks against TCU.
They blocked him beautifully here, gave Dampier time to find his tight end. Bentley with the catch. That's a first down Utah into Arizona State territory.
Boy, I don't care how good your pass rush is coming into a game. When you're playing this Utah offensive front, you better bring it, because this offensive line, they have been absolutely elite tonight. Look at that protection for their quarterback, Devin Dampier. Not a single Sun Devil around the quarterback.
And this is a defense that came in top 5 in the country in sacks. Bray gets another touch, breaks another tackle, cuts it back, and finally is going to be hit and driven backwards, but 8 more yards on the ground for Daniel Bray. He's going to be a bigger part of this offense going forward. There's no doubt about that.
He certainly is. And early on in the season for the Utes, Kyle Whittingham was using a lot of his really good defensive players, Smith, Snowden, and others, Jackson Benny, trying to spark this offense a little bit. But the way they have Daniel Bray going tonight, I think they might have found their answer.
Could be. They don't have to do as much of that two-way stuff if Bray is going to be this kind of dynamo out of the backfield. 2nd down and short. Officials holding up Utah, and now that's a delay of game. If you substitute late, the defense gets a chance to counter, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you call a timeout, and maybe they did.
First charge timeout.
So they avoided the flag got thrown, but no penalty. Timeout Utah. Back to Salt Lake City right after this.
I'm stumped. Friendly insurance lizard, first letter G.
Geppetto? Come on, you just switched to Geico for car insurance? They knew exactly what you needed?
The friendly people at Geico weren't lizards.
Think European accent, yay big.
Napoleon?
No.
Not even a lizard.
Maybe I can help. No way, it's the Geico Gecko.
This guy knows crosswords.
64 across is quibble. Thank you.
Get more support.
Is that how you spell fracascia?
Get more with Geico.
Oscar Mayer deli fresh meats are so deli fresh. People will think they're fresh from the deli.
Hi, yeah, let me get a turkey on a roll with 2 number 4s. I'm at the deli. No, you're not.
It's not the deli. It's Oscar Mayer deli fresh.
If you have an app that I can type in the order.
Yeah, make sure. I'll get 3 for $5 because they ain't advertising it, honey.
Oh, we're advertising it. Get 3 pieces of our crispy, juicy signature chicken for just $5. How's that?
Let's go to Popeyes.
Trick or treat! Kit Kat Reese's!
Oh, great costume. Looks like you deserve both.
See ya, boys.
Check it out. Now that I've reevaluated my workplace benefits and retirement savings with Voya, I'm feeling great. How's your retirement plan going?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm ignoring it and hoping for the best.
Ignoring it?
And hoping for the best.
Well, Voya is helping me make the right benefit and investment choices for my future.
Check this out, though. Come on, good retirement. Cool, right?
Don't just hope for a strong future, plan for one with Voya. Plan, invest, protect.
We put it through the worst, so you get its best. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality.
We've always loved taking care of our home, but last year, Grandpa here broke his arm. We realized some home maintenance jobs aren't worth the risk.
That's when we call Leaf Filter to protect our gutters.
Leaf Filter's patented filter technology keeps debris out of your gutters for good.
They gave us a free inspection, and we had the system installed that week.
My only regret is not calling him sooner.
Now we can focus on what we really enjoy.
Join millions of satisfied homeowners. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER today or visit leaffilter.com.
Yeah, our kid's moving back in.
And he doesn't appreciate my art, so we have to store everything I painted while he was away.
You really captured my charm.
For whatever life has in storage, Extra Space Storage.
That's Janet. The custom t-shirt company she ordered from dropped the ball, so now she's scrambling to find a shirt solution. She should have used Rush Order Tees. Don't be left scrambling like Janet. Go to rushordertees.com to get your shirt together.
Hey, we got a Tuesday night ESPN NHL doubleheader for you. It's a good one. Alex Ovechkin and the Caps hosting Nikita Kucherov and the Lightning at 7 Eastern. The shoes have you practicing all that stuff. Then the Wild and the Stars at 9:30 Eastern. Tuesday on ESPN on the app. Coverage begins with The Point at 5:30 Eastern on ESPN2. Definitely a night to bundle up, which you would not have guessed if you were walking around Salt Lake City at like 4 o'clock this afternoon. It was 75 degrees. Things changed in the mountains.
What?
No.
Wild storm we had before the game. Dampier out into the open. Devin Dampier, another big run for Utah. He has just gashed Arizona State on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards for the night on just 9 official carries.
Dampier has just been unstoppable, but you have to give so much credit to his offensive line. Look how far they moved the defensive front for Arizona State down the field. Dampier makes guys miss, but I tell you what, the combination of Devin Dampier and this offensive line, it's something special.
Handoff right side, and Parker did not have as much room that time. Keyshawn Elliott. Fighting at the end of that play. Penalty flags thrown, not at least that I can see. So we got things sorted out. And it'll be second down coming up for Utah. They can get a first down inside the 2-yard line. Final minute of this third quarter. Trying to answer the touchdown for ASU. Another late substitution. And they're giving Arizona State a chance to sub again. I mean, this is happening way too much. And Utah has to burn another timeout.
30-second timeout.
That is not going to make the